24 history.
24?
Yes.
You recall passing through this place. It was nothing more than a glade.
We are close, but this is not the place.
Garrett, what is it about this place that has you on edge? Is there danger?
Feels like death.
The sun is shining. There's warmth. Life.
There's no sun.
Is this an illusion? What does your superior sense of smell tell you?
Something is wrong. Do not enter this place. We should go around. There, let me show you.
No, I trust you. I trust you. Please, lead the way.
He begins to skirt this open meadow. The trees leaning in. He goes around. You guys follow? Okay. You follow him around this meadow. And he leads you eventually till you see you break free from the trees and you see an opening. And then there's sort of a meadow with a hill that then climbs. And halfway up the hill you see a small child running.
Same dirty, disheveled child.
Filthy, disheveled child.
How far?
Wearing just kind of some sort of a wrap around the waist, barely covering the lower extremities down to the knees.
What is the
Like a
range
skirt almost.
from us to this child?
About 100 feet. As you see the child kind of turns and looks at you, wide-eyed, scrambling up this hill. At the top of the hill, you see a hut, a circular hut. There's a sort of a path, if you will, kind of a zigzagging path up the hill that eventually comes to the front door of this circular hut. You see this round hut, looks like it's made of like sticks and mud, with thatched roof. There's smoke coming out of the center of the chimney, the middle of the hut. But it's still gray and dark all around. The child continues to run, looking behind a couple of times, and finally reaches the door, yanks it open, and darts inside.
That is not the place that we are seeking.
This reeks of a trap.
It is a child.
I'll look at Jack and look at Garrett's.
Garrick says,
Should we pass by this place, or should we take what is in that hut?
I sense no trail besides this.
I fear nothing other than disappointing my lady. And I'll begin walking the trail towards the hut.
Jack.
Right. You want me to scout ahead a wee bit? Make sure there's no tracks roads away.
Yes,
Happy to do it.
that would be wise. I
You
will
just give
entreat
me a
with
minute.
whomever lives in this hut.
With a wink and a nod. We got this.
As Jack scouts ahead, you see as he darts forward and then vanishes from sight. You wait. You two gather for a moment, the two of you, singularly.
This is not the witch's hut, to the best of my recollection.
This child or children have harassed us. I feel as though we are being led rather than following them. I would put an end to any pursuit that we might have. I do not fear a child.
Right. Our goal is the witch.
Yes. Our guide says this is the path.
Let us go up to the hut and see what's about.
I will approach. Stay in the rear, ready to come to my aid if I need it. And you sense that I'm not demanding as much as I'm asking.
This kind of feels like old times.
Yes. Indeed it does.
I will stay here.
Almost as though we are passing through familiar terrain.
We need to be unified if we are to achieve our goal. Balthazar.
That I agree. Very well. That old arguments lay in the past and remain in the past. To this hut. Here, Balthazar will keep Nightwold drawn and approach the hut.
So we have Balthazar in the forefront. Malachi behind. Jack has gone forward. You don't know where he is. What about Garrett's?
He was scouting the trail, and the trail leads up to the hut.
He came up and stopped. So do you want him to come with you, or wait, watch your back?
Garrett, go around the side, perhaps the rear of the hut. You can do it unseen. You hear me shout and cry out your name. Rush in with all haste.
Yes. I'm sworn to my king.
As he dismounts, says a few words to his rat mount, binds it to a tree, and then begins to scout around the perimeter.
As I get to within 120 feet, I'm going to hold out my hand with a snuffing gesture and cast Dispel Magic on the hut.
On the hut?
The hut.
Oh.
It
Roll a
will
d20.
choose a creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher.
Yes, roll a
ability
d20.
change. 14.
14 is natural roll?
Yes.
And what's your spellcasting modifier?
Plus 8. 22.
Okay. So, as you cast this spell, Malachi is distracted because he's looking at his phone. So he doesn't realize that you have walked forward and you have dispelled some magic upon this thing. There is now a hut much larger, much grander. You see there are windows.
It's an illusion.
You see that there are creatures standing to the sides of the entrance of this hut. There are creatures that look like plants, but you realize with your spell, as you have cast this and washed away the illusion of this small, simple hut, it looks like these creatures are now standing next to it as sentries. And there's one on each side of the doorway.
Can they detect us?
They definitely see you. And Malachi is too distracted to notice. You walk past him. He's looking at his book, staring at it. The glow of that illusion has enticed him away.
Do they seem friend or foe?
I'll roll an insight check.
12.
It's very hard to say. They have noticed you, they've seen you, they've not reacted. And you're only halfway up the hill.
I will sheath my blade and call out, I come on the behalf of Lady Tearle. I seek audience with Gwendolen, witch of these woods.
They watch.
And I will continue to approach.
As you continue, they take no action. They watch.
Get to within about 20 feet of the door, and then I will stop.
You stop.
Still no action?
The door opens towards you. You see a warm interior welcoming you,
Inviting?
inviting. Malachi looks up from his book.
Spell book.
This warm glow that has entranced him. He can hardly believe that he's standing there in front of a door in this room. Maybe this is more interesting than the warm glow for the moment.
I look back, seeing the fetid swamps and the inviting, warm location.
You look
inside.
back, you see this slope, this hill that you've climbed. It drops down, and then there are trees, and you can actually see over the tops of these trees, and there's this mist that just kind of drifts slightly above the trees and then dissipates. And you're watching. It's mesmerizing in a way.
To get a sense of calm from this building, I will step forward, weapons still sheathed, as though I have been given entrance into this building.
You step inside, and you see a building much larger than what you expected. Circular still. There's a fire in the middle. There's a big black cauldron with 6 legs. You can count the 3 on the side that you're on, and then there's 3 on the other side. So there's 6 legs to this huge cauldron in this fire pit in the middle. There's bricks that are laid with a fire billowing up from beneath with the cauldron. And around the edges you see different furniture. On one side there's a bed, a large bed with 3 pillows. There's other tables, armoires, herbs just hanging from the rafters. You see these beams kind of angling up towards the center, where the smoke and the fire kind of billows up and exudes out of the space that you're in. And you step into this space and you see across from this big black cauldron, a woman, or a young girl maybe, you're not quite sure. You see
She attractive?
blonde, like a golden blonde hair with golden ringlets dangling down. A very innocent, smiling face. As she kind of perks upward, a smile. Pristine, pearly white teeth. And a grin.
Oh, hi. You finally made it.
I am Balhazar at your service.
Oh, I know who you are. I'm Gwendolen. Gwen, please.
Gwen, it is a pleasure, and I'll put on
Oh, it's my pleasure.
my
It's-
best formal, respectful presentation.
Oh, please. I'm not, I don't stand on ceremony, please.
My traveling companions and I, we come as emissaries of Her Lady Kirsty Tearle.
Please, there's no need for formality.
May we warm ourselves by
Please,
your fire?
come, warm yourself. The fire is hot.
Turn back to
Just,
the...
I warn you, don't put your limbs into the pot, into the cauldron.
Of course not. I will go back to the
Come.
door and wave the others in. Calling out...
Balazar, you said.
Yes, Balthazar.
Balazar.
Hmm.
So
Gwen,
nice to
you are a fascinating individual.
Thank you.
The Lady Tearle told me to seek you out, and
Lady
finding
Tearle
you is
did.
more of a reward than I anticipated.
And you're Malachi.
I am. Lady Gwendolyn.
He is both studious and wise.
And your brothers.
Well,
I do so enjoy brothers.
we've others among us as well. A
Yes.
noble chap named Jack, and a woman named Red, who seeks her own brother. Likewise, a creature from a far-off land. He is a rat folk, but he will not chew your furniture.
Where is he?
May I call to him? He is quite shy.
Please. I wish you would come.
I will go to the door and whistle, Garrix, come on in.
Comes
The lady
within
would
about
meet you.
15 feet of the door. He says,
You're not come into that place.
My lady,
Garrix.
he chooses not to enter. He is shy. His appearance. Would it be all right if he were to have food and water outside on your front porch, where he would be more comfortable?
of course.
Let us leave the more
Everything is fine.
civilized things to the more civilized beings.
I do not wish to distract him or make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, thank you. I come bearing news of her lady. She
So,
seeks-
this is who you call Red.
This is Red. She is one of our traveling
It is so
companions.
nice to meet you.
She is both fierce
We're
in
hut
combat
with a blonde woman.
and beautiful beyond compare
Oh,
until
jeez.
I met her lady. Truly, you are the most
Too sweet.
bewitching of all the women
I
I
am
have ever
very
met.
beautiful, I know.
Yes, beyond
But
compare.
Red is quite beautiful too.
She is fair as the morning.
As fair as the morning.
Tell
Of a
me-
You're so
sunset, not a
beautiful.
morning.
Oh, as somber as a sunset. For she
Aw.
misses her brother. She would find her brother, and we would find her for her. Find him for her.
Somber as a sunset.
Yes.
Are you truly somber?
She is shy. She misses her brother. We are on a mission to find him, that they might be reunited. Some might say it's
So
crazy.
then you have not come at the behest of Lady Tearle.
Well, that we have. That is our primary purpose. But you cannot fault us for wanting to reunite a brother and a sister. Can you?
I can.
Tell me. We seek an herb, which is bane. We seek it to aid Lady Tearle. We know not this
Come.
herb.
Junior, come! As she calls out, you see a small child.
Dirty
That
with
you
shorts.
Recognize.
Ah, we've met
Very
this
dirty.
little scamp.
As this child runs towards her, and she grabs him and pulls him onto her hip. And you see, this is a woman, very beautiful.
Does the kid
She's-
suckle at the teat?
She has golden locks that are curly, that dangle down, they kind of bounce as she moves. Bright blue eyes, a beautiful face. And she grabs this child and holds it against her. Oh, my little Junior, little Malady. You know, not my child, but my sister's.
Your sisters are.
Yes, named after his father.
Well, we have had the honor of meeting this child upon the road. Why, the little scamp greeted us with stones to get our attention.
Did you now, little Malady? Don't throw stones at your father. Malachi?
Father?
Well,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
excuse me?
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Did you say father?
Oh, yes, your child. You do not recognize him.
I will look at him intently. Does he have that dark, steely gaze of Malachi?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, crap. +3. 8. It's hard to tell. With the
8?
hair, the dirt.
He looks back at you. He's a child. He looks like he's maybe 4 or 5 years old.
That's what I was going to ask, is when was Malachi here last?
She says,
Yeah, not
Tell
that
your
long
father.
ago.
Tell your father how much you've missed him. He says,
Malachi wasn't here 4 or 5 years ago.
Daddy?
I don't think I'm your father. I have not been
She
here
puts him down. He comes towards
that
you.
long ago.
Daddy?
No.
Daddy!
No. Wait. Let's personal space. Let's talk about this.
Daddy doesn't love me.
He paid a midget hireling to basically do the same thing today. I won't take his own son.
Wait. Well, hold on. One was role
Daddy
playing.
doesn't love me.
This is paternity.
This is the woman's.
Wait.
Now.
I need to speak to your sister.
Now, little Melody. Daddy doesn't know you.
Stop laughing. Stop
doesn't
laughing,
know.
Balthazar.
So damn
This is not
funny.
funny.
Daddy doesn't know how special you are. Daddy doesn't know that
Let
You're
me speak
his.
to your mother.
Show Daddy. Show Daddy that he's yours. Show Daddy that you're his. Show Daddy.
Balthazar, this is not funny.
The baby turns towards him.
Daddy. Daddy.
Shit.
Well, let's figure this out.
Alright, is this the witch?
Daddy want.
Do you know what
Hug.
happened like early in our campaign?
Okay, come hug me.
So Malachi traded
And I'll
some
pick
of his
him up.
semen
As you
for
reach
the
out to
potion
pick
that
him up,
saved
he
me.
grabs your hand and bites
You. Fudge.
with a natural 20.
Oh,
Bites deep into your
he
finger.
has his uncle's aim.
And it's gonna do
Oh.
Jeez, okay. Probably a
8
that way.
damage
Uh-oh.
as he bites deep into your finger.
You little
And then
wretched.
rips back and then turns as you drop him. And
Yes.
he turns and runs away. As he runs off.
What is this? I'm gonna do a medicine check or something a healer's kit. I'm gonna start disinfecting the wound. He looks very dirty.
Roll medicine.
I am trained in medicine, +7.
Well, this is too good.
23 medicine check.
What is it? Is it?
I will begin to
You
disinfect
get
him.
some like
It's horseradish
like some
cheddar.
sort of an astringent.
So good, yeah.
You basically make it bleed more to
Oh, to
drain
purge.
out the poison,
purge the
purge
wound.
whatever it is, and
Okay.
then you put some stuff on it and bandage it. While you're doing this, you don't notice as the child comes over, climbing up, and is perched and watching you. And as you finish your bandaging, you kind of turn to the side, feeling like you're watched. You know that sensation where you get like the prickles on the back of your neck? You kind of feel that, and you kind of turn to the side, and you see this child, and he's sitting up and just watching you, perched
Oh, I don't
Grin.
notice that.
on his face.
And then wrapping my wound and binding it.
He's watching you wrap and bind the wound.
Flex my hand. Little whelp.
Daddy?
I'm not your daddy. Be gone.
There is a resemblance.
There's no such resemblance. I don't know what trickery this is.
Trickery. trickery.
Weren't we here to speak to Gwendolyn?
I am speaking
Gwen.
with her. You deal with your child.
I am not this child's father.
Gwendolyn,
Daddy?
where
Daddy?
is your
Stop that.
sister?
Daddy.
How came this child to you? I would hear this tale, for I have not heard it.
Oh, it's not my child.
Well, is it your sister's?
Yes, my sister.
How came your sister to be with Malachi's child?
Ugh.
Well, this is
It's not my
an
child.
interesting story. I don't think that this young lady would like to hear.
True. Is your sister here?
Would you like some tea, my dear?
Am I red?
Mhm.
Would you like
I
some
like
tea?
tea. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I do like tea. I'm just gonna relax and watch you all.
Don't we need to find Witch's Bane?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, witch's
Well,
bane.
we've found
I'm gonna
Malachi's
sit here
bane,
and-
have we not?
I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy Gwendolyn's company.
Not my child.
Don't deny
There's
your
no
child.
resemblance. That wild thing.
That's just so sweet.
No sophistication or education.
If
He's a sweet child.
if you desire, Gwendolyn, we will
Embrace your
take the child
He's
with
the
us.
progeny. He's the offspring
He.
of your seed.
4 or 5 years
I've
old
seen
and
it.
you want to
My
bring him along.
sister gave birth
What the heck?
to your child.
I would speak to your sister before I
I'm
jump to
afraid-
any conclusions.
I'm afraid my sister is on business.
If
I'm the only one here. My sister and my mother are not here.
if it is in Malady's best interest, we can take the child with us for a time. And
What say
See
you,
him
Balthazar?
He would love to go with his
What?
father.
Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
what? Wait.
I love this idea.
Consent.
Take
Wait.
your son with you.
Oh.
Daddy!
Oh,
Daddy!
stop.
Please!
You didn't
I want
see.
to come with you.
He
Daddy,
bit me
please.
like a feral beast.
You deserve
Please
it.
take me. Daddy,
Maybe.
I want to go with you. Daddy,
Ah.
please.
I look at you and
Can
I
I
pat
come?
my knife and say,
Daddy,
think of
please.
the portent.
Daddy,
You
Daddy.
Promise.
Daddy,
Hey,
please,
promise
Daddy,
not to
Daddy,
do-
Daddy,
promise not to bite me.
Daddy.
You're sick.
Daddy. Daddy.
Red, can you help with this?
Justin,
Daddy,
are you
please.
still
Daddy.
drunk?
Can you do the motherly thing?
Malachi, give
Daddy,
this child.
Daddy,
It's yours,
Daddy,
man. I don't
Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy.
I pick him up. I pick him up.
And they are
Come
bonded.
on.
He's not asking for me.
He
He
just
wants
like
you.
squeezes as tight as he can.
And I'll give him a big hug, being careful of
Aw.
his teeth. He bit me. Look. And Malachi's hand is all
You
wrapped.
deserve
feel
it.
you
I
feel
deserve-
as he
I
like
deserve
opens
nothing.
You deserve it.
and you have to like
Malachi didn't.
so you feel as he like he's like trying to bite you.
And I'm gonna hold him back.
Okay, roll an opposed. This is like
Whoa.
Rabies.
basically a
Yeah.
oh shit. I rolled a natural 19.
Shit. What am I rolling?
This is like basically a grapple. Like you could do dex or strength, whichever is better. Dex,
Either.
acrobatics.
So
or
12.
strength.
Acrobatics, 12.
Okay, so you feel the teeth, and you rip him away
Again.
as he bites you
fell for it
for
again.
5 damage.
These two scamps.
And you like rip him away from your neck as he's like,
Why does he
Daddy."
keep biting me?
I'm sorry, who's the mom?
You see blood kind of dribbling down his chin.
Gwendolyn's sister.
Daddy. From a
I will
semen
not fall for that again. I
sample?
will not carry you.
I gave her a cup
You
of
are
his
feral.
semen in
Aww.
exchange for a potion that healed me.
Gotcha.
He starts to cry.
Cry all you want. You should not have bitten me.
You see Malachi holding a crying child.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Nope.
Let those two play while we speak
You'll figure it out.
business. A father and his son reunited.
Yes.
Those little scamps.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yes, indeed.
There's nothing cute about this. I will have tetanus. I just know it.
She
a
reaches
kid.
up and just bounces the
Do
little
you see how
curls.
dirty he is?
They're like golden
Did it break
curls
your
that are
skin?
bouncing here.
On
It's
this
like
one,
curly,
yes. It did lots of
golden
damage.
hair.
I look at her
Dangling
and I,
down.
it
for the
back.
first time, I look
Good
at
job.
her from top to bottom. I give her an alluring look
Oh.
and say,
All right.
Lady Gwen,
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite tired. How do you have a place where I could rest? Perhaps you could join me and we could speak.
Oh.
Quietly.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
You keep
Their hands
doing these
full.
things privately. I want in on this.
Oh, a threesome. Well. Lady Gwen,
like
it is quite cosmopolitan.
Oh, you have me blush. We can go over here, maybe.
Yes, let Malachi and his child entertain one another for a brief time. Perhaps they can. Yes, they can learn some games. Let us enjoy in some adult activities, shall we?
Yes.
I'll hold out my
Young lady,
hand for her to
would
take.
you come with us?
Red,
I'm
you,
coming.
Will you join us?
Okay, she leads you to the side, to this bed, this large bed with 3 pillars.
Like, literally, we're talking about a bed right now.
Yes.
I will begin to unfasten my cloak. It's quite warm in here. You don't mind if I make myself more comfortable?
Balthazar, what's our intention in here? What are we trying to get from her?
Quinn, clearly.
From me?
I don't think you mean Quim. I think you mean...
Oh, I know which Quim is.
Yes. Have you ever had red Quinn?
Oh,
As fiery as they come?
You dirty, dirty man!
Like the hot rim of a volcano?
I like it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, Jason.
Come, Red. Show him your wares.
Yes. Come, Red.
I will push a button in my clothes. They just magically fall off.
He's like, he just disrobes with an action.
One snap, everything falls off.
Oh! Well, here, let's drink this, please. She hands you a cup.
I will pretend to drink it. I'll do my best performance as though I am drinking this happily and readily. Oh shit!
Readily.
I rolled a 2. 6.
No, drink. Don't you trust me?
Of course I do. It's so hard to drink when I'm as hard as I am.
Whoa, obviously.
Perhaps you might know something that can.
Well, drink, and I have many tricks up my sleeve.
Well, I suppose it will be all right.
Of course it will.
As I go
Thank
to drink,
God I'm here and not just you, horny boy.
I'm going to drink it.
You do drink
I
it.
do drink it.
Okay.
What is it he's drinking?
Well, why don't you try some?
Is this
my
the tea that you were offering me?
Well, did you enjoy the tea?
I love my hot tea. What's that hot tea?
I love hot tea as well, my dear. Have some more.
I'll take some more. Thank you, Gwendolyn.
Did you drink some?
Yeah, I drink it.
Okay.
I'm loving it. I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying your company.
You are very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar and
He's
are
like in his own
very
little world.
relaxed as they drink Malachi. You are dealing with
A brat.
a 4
No.
to 5-year-old. Daddy.
What?
I missed you.
You've bit me twice. I wrapped my other
I
wound.
didn't
So now I've
mean-
got a bandage on this wrist and a bandage on this forearm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you can sit over there.
Okay.
Be a good boy for Daddy.
I'll be good.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Yeah. Stop saying that.
Mommy, where did Mommy go?
Where's Mommy? Where's your mother?
Mommy, she went away.
Where did she go?
She said Daddy would come.
Is Mommy coming back?
I don't know.
Did she say where she was going?
What's your favorite color?
Oh.
I like green. Like,
yeah, it's
like-
green.
Money.
I like green.
It's green.
Dark
Osseous'
green,
eyes are green.
You know, like a
Okay,
pustule.
it's purple.
Like green, like pus.
Okay, we have that in
Like
common.
green
That
pus.
proves nothing.
I like pus.
That is
Yeah.
not a paternity
Pus.
test.
Pus.
Okay.
Edward,
That sounds just like you.
He
Wait till he
does,
gives
doesn't
you a drawing that's on one of the pages of your spell book that he tore out.
Yeah.
I drew you a picture.
Puss.
You're sick, kid.
What else do you like? What's your malady?
I throw rocks.
Yes, I know. You hit me with a rock. It still hurts.
Can, since Osseous was there, can he discern if this is indeed your child? He was there at the moment of donation. That he held the cup in his mouth.
I don't know that Malachi would know that Osseous would be that intelligent to know.
Us is just following you.
Yeah.
Does Osseous' mouth feel like home to this child?
Stop.
Oh, word.
You missed that part.
Okay.
It
Got the
probably
little
just as well.
clay crucible in his mouth and the
Little
cup came into it.
I had to donate some semen for that potion. And so I had
Into a
Osseous.
mouth?
Mm-hmm.
A
He had
cup.
Osseous hold it in his
Into-
mouth.
Daddy.
It was into a cup
Daddy,
that Osseous held in his
Daddy,
mouth.
Daddy.
What?
Daddy, why?
Stop that.
Why?
Why are you doing that?
Is reaping the
Why
wages
am I?
of sin.
What?
What's your question?
Why did Mommy leave?
We already went over that.
Where's Mommy?
I asked you where. Oh.
Daddy.
Jensen,
Daddy,
this is the best
Daddy.
form of birth control ever.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy.
Stop.
Daddy.
Stop. Oh.
Are we going to see Trent as a parent
You're
here?
making my head hurt.
Stop.
Yes.
Showing touch online. Here we go.
You're triggering stuff.
All right.
You see the lip come forward, the bottom lip, as he pouts
Spells.
and then turns and runs.
Spells.
looking
He's
at
going to kill the
Okay.
kid.
He runs.
He runs. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't even love me. You
He just turns and runs away.
Okay.
Jensen, you have 2 kids.
It's quiet now.
No, you don't even care about
Oh, he did not run very far.
As he turns and runs away.
You know, magic
You're
missile
awful.
doesn't miss.
Yes, I thought he ran away.
They don't even love me.
That doesn't.
Runs away.
Is he really running away? Because I've heard that before.
If only.
I'm ready to cast a spell if he causes one more
Alright,
commotion.
he's gonna chuck a rock at you. What's your AC? You got a 19.
14.
He hits you with a rock.
Ah!
Malachi, this child is kicking your ass. Do
Again.
something about your
I
child.
know.
I know.
One
Seriously.
damage.
How much?
1.
One.
The rock grazes your.
Ah,
Can you
right.
catapult this child?
You hear him crying. It's like that,
Oh my
like
God.
the deep crying where they can't even breathe.
Oh.
What did you do to hurt Jensen?
Yeah, what have I done to you? Oh.
You're triggering all kinds of stuff. Oh, God.
Balthazar laughing, Red's hysterical. Oh.
I've impregnated countless women, and this is not happening.
I've got
Drop in a
bandages
jar,
on my
here we
arms,
go.
blood streaming from my temple.
Sucks for you.
It
Sucks for
really
you.
does.
Says the
Oh.
woman with how many kids?
I have been
He
here.
knows exactly how it goes.
Let's just get this witch's bane and go back to Lady Tearle.
Who are you saying that to?
Balthazar.
He's gone off.
He's gone
Where
off.
is he?
I'm naked in that
Of
bed.
course you
He's
are.
off
my
in the
tea.
bed.
Got it. With
Red.
Red. So I'm
Oh,
by
you're
myself.
naked with me?
Mm-hmm. We're
What
drinking
did
our
I
tea.
miss? Well, I do like my tea.
In fact, I'm dribbling tea on your chest and
Oh.
lapping
And
it.
this tea, you both have drank of the tea.
Does it
Which
have
means-
anything special in it?
You better believe it does.
Witch quib.
Hell yeah. Which
Yeah.
Quim?
So
Did
Malachi.
you really?
Malachi
I feel like Quim
Malachi.
is the
towards these
The
two.
word of the day.
And
the
you
word
see
of the
bed.
day.
Okay.
And the two of them seem to be interacting with some invisible or non-existent being. within this space.
I'm all just thrusting into space.
I'm going to give you an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. My specialty, +9. Rolled a 3. 12.
You got some little kid barking in your ear.
And I would role play
distracted.
that.
It does distract you.
Like, I've got a
So to
kid.
the point that you look at them and then you realize
No, there's no
something's not
physical-
right. There's something not right here. The two of them are in a bed, but they're acting like there's somebody else there and there's not. But immediately, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy,
Oh.
hey, Daddy, Daddy,
Stop.
Daddy,
Stop that.
and you're distracted instantly.
What?
And you turn, Daddy, look, I drew a picture. I drew a picture for you.
Show me your picture.
Look, it's a rainbow. And you look, and it's like a dark rainbow of evil. It's like
Grays
evil,
and blacks.
like black and gray,
And blood dripping from the
blood
rainbow.
red.
For the
Like-
first time, I think maybe he's
He
my
is
son.
my kid.
Maybe he's mine.
You look at him again, and you're like, there is a resemblance. I have to admit.
Does he also have a small wiener?
Hey,
How what?
stop metagaming. Small
There's
wiener.
no metagaming here.
Small wiener. No metagaming.
Wow,
Whoa. You ignore that.
That's why those candy bars are called fun size.
Pay no attention to the blonde behind the curtain. Stop that.
we're trying to convince women that's fun.
You don't eat the whole bag, you eat one.
Oh.
So I would say at this point, all three of you have essentially succumbed
Okay.
to some sort of deception, illusion, some sort of
I'm not banging the witch.
a draw. You think you are, as far as you know. I will give each
You
of
thought you were banging her right
I
now?
will give each of you one
I
roll.
thought you were naked
One
drinking
roll.
Three of
tea.
you.
Yeah,
One
bang
roll.
the
All
witch.
three of you get one roll. This is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Oh, I'm good at wisdom.
And it's a pretty high DC.
I have a
So
plus
roll
8.
a wisdom saving throw.
+7.
I rolled a 2, 10.
You are into it. You're
+7. Ooh,
You've
24.
heard of air guitar? I'm like air fornicating. I'm just
Yeah, you're fucking.
Everything.
You're fucking. I think you're going for it. What'd you get?
I think I got a 16.
All right.
math is not your strong suit.
I'm not sure which numbers I'm supposed to be looking at, but I
The
rolled
two
a
of
16.
you?
Wisdom saving.
Red?
throw up here.
So 16.
And Balazar, you are into it. You guys.
Am I into red? Has that
Ooh.
happened yet?
Be.
It's a threesome, man. This is
I
fun.
feel that Red's into it. Yeah. And you're into it.
I'm into red, literally.
I feel like you've been into Red for a little while. So there's some of the fantasy.
As I
Red has seen that Balthazar is this very strong, powerful, overbearing, sometimes offensive being. And in a way that's somehow...
But she red
Intoxicating.
has daddy
Intoxicating.
issues, so she likes that.
So
I'm what?
you're both into it.
Red has
and yet
daddy
Malachi,
issues, so she's down with that.
Malachi, the one who is
I think I can
scientific,
take over you, is what
you
I
have
think.
found
Probably.
a flaw.
Well, yeah.
There's something wrong with this scenario. And you pull yourself back and you look at it and you go, this is wrong. There's something not right about this. And you realize that the two of them are in the bed and they're writhing around in this bed.
With
and
the
you
witch.
see this golden-haired woman with a bright smiling face and bright blue eyes. And she's standing to the side and she's kind of twining her hands as she's manipulating. She's kind of giggling to herself. But she's not involved. These two
So
are...
it's just us.
Yes.
And she's just kind of
But you think
manipulating
that
us.
she's there.
She's
You
pulling
think
the
that
strings.
there is another person.
Interesting.
But she's standing to the side and just kind of laughing.
While I am balls deep
Oh,
in
look!
red,
Oh,
is what
I
I've
didn't
whispered.
ever
I
think
should
of
mention
that.
that when I come, there's maggots in it.
Now, Malika, as you
Get
see
out, get out,
this,
get out, get out!
as you see this, what do you do? This is up to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at spells.
Why would would you say that, you sick man?
That's literally what happens with my essence. There's maggots in it.
Are you for reals?
And I'm like in your mouth right now, and you're looking.
No,
at
you're
me.
not.
I've got you by the ears, and I'm telling you, when I come, there's going to be maggots. Prepare yourself.
All right.
Oh, you're sick.
I'm casting a spell.
So sick.
Take your time.
Oh no, I'm gone.
That blonde.
Disgusting.
You feel
so-
them just
that is
wriggling,
so
wriggling
disgusting.
down.
That pretty blonde woman.
I'm strong. You are off
This
of
is
me.
blonde, like golden blonde, like
Too
sunlight
good
off
to
of
be
golden
true.
hair. Like
It doesn't
yeah,
fit
exactly.
in this
Too
scenario.
good to be true.
I'm
It is-
casting
It
a
is
spell.
so misplaced in this scenario.
Okay. Cause fear, verbal only. You awaken on the blonde chick. You awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you can see within range. A construct or an undead is immune to this effect. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the spell ends. So I'm going to approach her with confidence, with strength. Wisdom saving throw DC 18.
Alright.
+2. DC 18.
18.
I've got to get a 16.
Or you don't.
I'm not going to roll this one. I'm going to roll this one.
Okay. I trust you.
14.
Okay. So failed.
So,
I awaken the sense of mortality in one creature I can see, or becomes frightened of me until the spell ends. So I approach this creature. Malachi approaches this creature and says, "Stop what you are doing. Who are you, and what are you doing to them?" And Malachi grows tall and dark, and his face elongates and becomes dark and twisted.
Master, no!
These
No.
dark tendrils snake out from Malachi.
We did the best we could. No, Master! No. Don't. No, don't.
Stop.
Don't. No, Master!
Stop what you are doing right now.
she screams. You hear this high-pitched squeal as you awaken with his member.
Oh.
I don't mind the member, but those things that were coming out of it,
And there's already been pre-cum, so it's already...
dude, I feel like I am not
Gross.
consenting to the things that are coming out of
And
you.
it tastes like licking roadkill.
And that's
at
exactly
this
how
point.
you
Like what?
feel.
Like licking roadkill at this point.
Ew.
It's exactly how you feel at this moment.
I start gagging.
As she rushes away,
I'm
as
gagging.
Malachi has caused her to flee in fear, abandoning whatever
Thank
illusion
God.
she has cast
You-
over the two of you.
Yeah.
As she rushes into the corner, cowering.
No! Master, no!
Do not punish me!
So I sense that I have been bewitched, but I still keep going because I'm almost done.
Sure. Understood. But I'm out. I've already escaped.
She pushes you away.
Can we do a grappling roll to see if she can, like...
Sure,
Get
go
away?
ahead and roll.
A what?
Grappling.
Is that
So
that's
my
20 again?
strength, I'm grabbing your head and holding it on while I finish,
You have no idea.
and you can try to get away.
Okay, I'm on it.
Either athletics or
I'm on it.
acrobatics.
She's like, alright.
And your
I'm
acrobatics
a
is
strong
fire.
bitch.
Misty,
Oh,
you are a
yes.
strong
I am
You
bitch.
need to be at
strong bitch.
22.
So I'm 25.
Yep, she is.
Oh!
Acrobatics is what I used.
So she
She
pulls out and it
yanks
comes right
her
in
head
ear.
away as you're...
Before I did that, I bite. Because I'm a little
roll
bit
an
pissed by
attack
those
roll. Roll an
disgusting.
attack roll.
And it's all sinewy and scarred up anyway.
Whatever.
It's been bitten by,
Roll a
I'm not the
d20.
first to bite you.
No.
Roll a d20.
Oh, 19
19 again. But what? Hold on.
Armor
Do I
class
do
is,
add
of course,
some
it's going
more?
to be
plus 0.
an
Oh, okay.
unarmored
So
armor
it
class.
is 19.
Well, my armor class is 19, so that'd be a hit.
So yeah, she bites the fuck out of you.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
she's
But not
feisty.
sorry.
That's red.
So
I
they,
am feisty.
I'd say that's a d6. Roll a
Oh,
d6
D6.
plus your strength modifier.
5 plus 0.
Oh, 5.
So 5 damage to your dick.
5 piercing damage.
As
As
she
this
bites
happens,
and then pulls back as you
With my braces.
you.
Red
Oh,
braces.
as a
Oh, dude,
reaction,
that's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Add some for the braces. There's
as a
metal
reaction,
sharp.
I'm going to do, as my hands are on your head, do vile hands.
Oh,
What?
You need to make a Constitution save and beat a 16.
Oh.
you're trained in that. Oh, a natural 1.
Oh shit.
But I don't know what's going to happen
Natural
until
one.
I roll.
Natural 1 plus 5, so I'm a 6.
I rolled a 0-8. Oh, you're blinded, so I come right in your eye. That's awesome.
You.
That's alright. I can
Across
take it in
the-
the eye.
across the
I don't
eye
want
of
it
your eyes.
inside
You're
of
like,
me.
there's like
I just
ribbons.
wipe it out.
And as you wipe it
ribbons
out,
of
you can feel the
stringy
wriggling
white.
of the maggots.
Oh, you're sick. You are sick.
Get a mix of cum and blood on your eyes.
And maggots.
I just
Gross.
keep spurting.
I think this
on
is
your
my
hair.
greatest fear, by
Gross.
the way, so thank you for that.
I think we're all going to have nightmares about this.
Yes, exactly.
The 3 of you here.
That was fun.
Oh, you're sick. Maggots in my eyes.
Lady Tearle said you would be fun. Well, she said you would come.
And I did.
I will help you. And I will help you.
Good.
Thank you, Gwendolyn.
Why did you bewitch us, Gwendolyn?
For fun.
Well,
Are we just your
And
toys?
I look at Red.
Of course. my
It
dear.
was fun, wasn't it? And I kind of
No,
smile.
fuck you
Blood
again.
dripping from
Remember-
my cock.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Okay.
But you
I don't
notice
like
that
him.
because
Now,
of
listen,
my vampiric
listen.
essence,
Where's Jack,
my
by the
cock
way?
begins to heal.
What?
My cock begins to heal. You notice that it scabs over, then the scabs begin to fade as it turns into raw flesh again.
What?
It takes a few rounds, but you see
What?
it
This
happening.
cock is healing.
Yep, from your bite mark.
Oh. I thought it was from the maggots. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I can't get over the maggots.
Yeah.
I'm throwing up in my mouth still.
Yeah, you're gonna do like a farmer snoop. Maggot will come out.
Blah,
Ew.
blah.
Lady Gwen, you have had your fun, but Our Lady requests that we have audience with you. No more games. Malachi can play with his son.
The games are not mine.
Then whose are they?
You're so sweet. All 3 of you. You're very sweet. You love each other. I see that. Oh,
You just put maggots in my eye.
Oh, you
Ball
love
maggots,
dear.
not just any kind of maggot. Straight from my balls. They live there.
Gwendolyn, you don't know me one bit.
I don't.
He's disgusting. He's a douchebag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Thank you.
It's very disgusting.
Thank you, Gwendolyn.
But you love it.
I get women.
Yes.
Notice she wasn't fighting until she thought you were watching.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
Thank you. Thanks. You know us so well.
I think he wanted to be that.
Now,
I have
my
been looking for a reason
mother and sister
to tag
were
that
not
for
here
quite some time.
at the time. But if you would like to know, there is something that your mistress has sent you here for.
Which is vain.
Not witch's bane. I have witch's bane aplenty.
And for what purpose have we been sent here?
There is a dungeon here nearby, and those who wish to venture forth, there is no returning. There is only going forward. Yes.
I do not look back, ever.
I see that.
I have left many in my wake.
Yes. Now, if you choose to go forward, it could be your death. Yes? Now,
I'm so glad you looked at him.
Your death.
His death.
Not
Understood. Keep going.
His death, your death.
Oh.
I feel that if you work together and you learn to be a team, you could succeed.
Now
If
that
you
we
fail,
have tasted
will
one
die.
another, we can work together.
your foolish nonsense does not matter.
Thank you.
Can you work together? Can you succeed as a team? One and all.
We have done so in the past. We shall do so again. We have let petty indifference get in the way of our true goals.
You're so sweet. I love all of you. But, unfortunately, we need a sacrifice. One of you must choose to die. To be the one. Blood for blood, body for body. There must be one sacrificed.
A
Never
whistle.
to return.
Garrix?
So, do you mean one of him mean him?
Yes.
Garrix.
Or does it include Garrix and...
Do you serve
Jack.
your king, no matter what the cost?
Of course.
Your king has a cost for you to bear. You will pay this lady, and pay her well.
What is the price?
She will tell you.
What is the price, lady?
She says. Oh. Garrix, you said. Well, my dear Garrix, the price is your life. As he pulls back.
I will grab him and hold him.
Okay. Well, strength athletics.
20.
I rolled a natural 3. You grab Garrix. As he struggles, you
Now,
feel
now,
him
Garrix.
reach towards his weapon, and you grab his arm and stop him from grabbing the weapon.
Garrix, be brave. Face this
Yeah.
danger as you have faced
I
all
knew you would
others.
deceive me. You are a liar.
I saved your
You are a
life.
thief. You are a fool. You will die. And you will suffer
Not this.
for your sins.
Malachi, bind his hands.
I bind his hands.
Balazar is holding him. You grab, wrap cordage around his hands, bind him, unarm him. This rat folk.
Your name will be held in high honor among your people for the service that you rendered today.
He begins to snarl and bite.
After all, you were just a rat. Take him, my lady.
You are less than a rat. Ah!
As you drag him off to the side. The sacrifice is met. Well done. So, 4, enter the dungeon.
And 4 shall return.
That will be seen. In my experience, 4 enter and none return. But I would be happy to be wrong in this matter.
Is this what Lady Tearle desires?
Oh, she desires it very well. Take your packs that she has provided.
Everything we need shall be there then.
It's such a beautiful, sweet spirit. Oh, I love it.
Enjoy.
For a moment I imagine what the omen would be by reading the entrails of a witch. And I look at her, and I look at her belly swollen with knowledge, and that liver. Pause, I consider splitting her open, reading her liver. But then I see the face of Lady Tearle and know that this is not what I should do. I should follow her desire. And I turn away from thoughts of disemboweling this witch. And grab my pack, ready to enter, even as Garrick's screams his rage.
You hear this rat-like, fiendish scream of pain and agony in the background. As the three of you walk forward.
Could you not take care of her bowels after you
Probably.
get the witch pain?
Possibly.
As
Still,
Jack comes
still in
around.
your mind?
Still
We
in my mind.
don't mess with witches, lass. Just walk ahead. Ignore the sounds you see or hear, as it were. Let's just move along, shall we?
I like you, Jack. I'm just going to put my arm on your arm.
Right. Here we go, lass.
Garrick's was never one of us, Jack,
Right.
but he has
right.
served us well.
Never one of us.
And now there were 4.
4 or less. Off we go, lads and lass. Off we go.
I need no source of light. Do the rest of you require light in this dungeon?
Why don't you?
Lady Tearle has granted me dark sight.
Do we know this?
I'm telling you, I can see in
Okay.
the dark. She has granted me a great many boon.
It's
She
not
has
like a
withheld from
flashlight
you.
or anything that helps us. It's just you being able to see in the dark.
You can see it in the dark.
I can cast light. I will take care of the light source for us, Red. I can
Thank
cast
you,
light.
Malachi. I'll take it.
So as you have left the witch's hut and you've entered into this dark forest, you travel for about an hour. That's all. Before you encounter a region where it looks like there's a sort of a cave and a tunnel. And the witch indicates for you to enter into this place. And as you do, she stands back and watches. There's no ceremony. There's no doorway. There's no kind of moment where it's like you've gone from one situation to the next. It's like you move forward and then suddenly it's like you look back and you look at her and she kind of grins. This kind of wolfish grin and then backs away, leaving you in the darkness. At which point he realizes he can see, you cannot. Malachi then casts this spell, and this white illumination lights up the area around you. And you see before you a pit that descends into darkness. And this illumination Malachi is holding extends about 60 feet, like 30 feet with bright light, and then a little bit further with dim light. You can see a little bit, and it's very dark. And there's like an earthy smell to it at this moment. There's kind of almost a subtle cold wind just kind of flowing out from this depth.
Peering down into the pit with the source of light, how far down can we see?
You have dark vision out to 60 feet.
60.
You can see 60 feet.
Do I see there's a landing or stairs or anything?
It drops down. There's kind of a drop off, and then it extends further. And you can see about that far, about 60 feet.
I get down on all fours and spider climb down into the pit.
Now you got that spider climb going. Okay. You climb down in, and you see as Balazar climbs down into this pit and
It's like a
extends
spider clinging to the walls.
forward.
One of my many abilities granted to me by Lady Tearle.
Is that written down somewhere? Do we know about this? Okay.
You saw me do it when we were fighting the creatures that had taken Garrett.
You came up onto the ceiling and stuff. I remember that.
Yeah. Garrick's he's gone.
We're working on some trust, and so I yelled down to Balthazar and I said, "What do you see down there? What do you see?"
Wondrous things.
No, give me more.
Come down. Find out for
Tell me
yourself.
what you see. You've got the special skills.
I'll advance forward a few 20, 30 feet into the darkness.
And
So you see as it extends down and then it opens out. And there is essentially a large cavern.
A passageway that leads to a cavern. It is quite safe here. Come down.
can we climb down without your special spider skills?
I care not how you get down here.
Can Malachi see the bottom where Balthazar is?
No.
Red, jump, and I shall catch you.
Do not listen to him.
Fuck you.
If I-
Into the darkness.
I'm going to cast light on a
I'm on
rock
altitude
and just
tonight. I'm
toss
sorry,
the rock.
Brennan.
Yeah, you see the rock. And it lands next to Balthazar.
So that I can see.
Yes. And you can see around the rock an illuminated area of stone.
Okay.
And there's sort of a small opening and then it opens up larger. And so you just see light extending out into darkness.
Do I have my pack that we were prepared?
Yes.
What's in it? Can I open up my pack and see what's in it? I want to see if I've got a rope of some kind and I can...
So you pull your pack open, you pull it off and you pull it open. There's a coil of rope, 50 feet
Good.
of hemp rope. You see there's a grappling hook.
Good.
There is a lantern with 3 extra refills of oil.
Oh, good.
Yeah, oil to refill the lantern. You see 10 days worth of water and rations. And a number of pitons,
What's that?
like climbing gear.
Is that the anchor?
Yeah, the anchors that you could use to
Perfect.
get yourself in. Yeah.
As you're rummaging through the pack, Balthazar re-emerges. Just climb on my back. I'll lower you down.
So I go ahead and put the piton in to the closest rock I see. And then I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to...
And there's a little hammer too, and you just hammer it into place.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to go ahead and...
And as you're struggling to climb down, I just sort of climb next to you. You know there's an easier way.
Yeah, just hold my ass, cutie.
Continue, and I'll just take a few more slow, leisurely steps down. And I look up as Malachi following you.
He can use my rope if he wants to use my rope, but I'm just
Malachi's-
rappelling down.
No,
To his
Malachi's
face.
just watching.
Okay.
With Jack up on top.
I'll scurry down out of sight, and then I kind of scurry up and almost whisper in your ear, "Watch your next step, there's a loose stone there." And then I scurry away.
You want to just be in control of everything I'm doing, but guess what? I'm okay. I'm rappelling down, and I just continue going down.
Okay.
I'm
roll
okay.
athletics.
You hit a kind of a difficult spot, and your legs are sort of spread as you're avoiding a slippery spot, and you feel hands on your thighs. I've got you in case you fall, and then I scurry away again.
Just don't put any maggots in me, baby, and it's okay. You can hold me all you want to.
Here, hold this dirty sock.
Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Should be top one.
Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Third one.
Alphabetical.
Ugh, I'll take acrobatics. 13. No. I'm sorry, you did say athletics, so it really is 7.
7?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm fumbling
I'll
all
catch
over.
you if you
slide.
slip and fall.
You
Thanks,
slip
Balthazar.
and fall.
And I'm just below her, so I will catch her.
Alright, so you do indeed feel hands on your inner thighs grabbing you just below the butt cheeks.
Sweet.
Just kind of
My thumbs are awfully
as you
close.
as you hear the deep inhale.
Sniffing.
How's my quim?
Fresh.
As he cushions in smells deeply of your fragrance, but you are cushioned from the impact of your fall.
Thank you, Balthazar.
And you grab a hold of the rope, feeling a little violated.
Allow me to guide you down, and I will slowly walk down, kind of just leading you down. Do you take my assistance?
I appreciate what you're doing for me, but I do put my anchor behind me again, and I start coming back down to exactly what I'm supposed to. I lost my way a little bit, but I appreciate you.
With a little snort, I scurry up. Jack, climb upon my back, good sir. I will see
I
you
was
to the
depending
bottom.
on you, dude.
From
I said I loved you.
from
and
far
appreciated
below you hear, "What? I'm already below you,
You're
lad."
already there. Well, perhaps Malachi will not be so proud to refuse aid, and I'll scurry and scamper back up for Malachi.
Before Balthazar touches Malachi, I look
Malachi's
down where
ass.
the light source is and I cast a spell. Verbal component only. Malachi speaks the word. He's cast this spell before, and Malachi disappears. And then way down below by the light, you hear, and Malachi had cast Dimension Door, and he's standing on the ground
Flu powder.
next to Red.
Was I down there yet?
As Red has finally made her way to the bottom and puts her feet on the ground and finally takes a breath
Power
and turns
pose.
as Malachi apparates next to her.
Makes it looks all easy.
Makes it look super easy.
Fine.
Well,
With a
now
third
that we're
level
all
spell.
down here,
Balthazar.
let us continue
Now that we're all
on.
down here. Dude, you're like the
No.
epitome of some evil villain.
What have you seen down here, Balthazar?
Well, I've seen that she has a tear in the seam of her trousers.
I inquire what color of panties does she wear?
There are no panties.
Oh, Red, you
But
naughty devil.
she
I am a
has
naughty
not
devil.
used a razor in quite a few days. There's a little tuft of red plumage leaking out,
Oh, like the fiery phoenix.
Plumage?
I
like a
imagine.
bold
Wait,
phoenix.
plumage?
Plumage.
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 A mix between plumage and plumage.
I'm into it. I like plumage.
You're into it?
Huh.
You're into the plumage?
I'm into plumage.
Balthazar almost was, as he was trying to stop your fall with his finger. But
The carpets.
Oh, you
duck
split.
match.
I'll stop you.
At least do the shocker.
yeah, by somatic gesture as you.
I will stop you.
And she says, mm-mm.
She says.
Ah.
All right. Whoa! How did that just hang there?
Are you making extras?
You want something?
I've had enough.
I don't know. I'm debating.
We'll need to drive soon.
I know. I'm thinking.
That's why.
But it was
is
delicious.
9:10.
The only reason I like to
Drive in an hour.
game at home.
Right? It's
I don't have
delicious.
to drive. All right.
These are some of the finest margaritas I've ever had.
Those
Those
were
were
super,
good.
super good.
Yeah, they were.
That was fun.
They
will
hit the
say.
spot and a
No
little extra.
maggots at all.
No magnets.
Good.
Thank you
They
so much
still-
for not including nuggets.
On your rating scale, it gets a 0 of 5 maggots.
So when
0
Red
out
is
of 5
flossing
maggots.
tonight, a little maggot pops out between her teeth.
No.
Dude, you're
Okay.
gonna have nightmares.
know.
I know.
Just be glad you weren't deafened and I filled your ear hole with cum. That could have been bad.
Oh,
Well, she was
I-
blinded.
wait a minute. Ear hole cum, yes. Maggots in my teeth, no.
Well, the ear hole would have had maggots too,
Oh,
That's
It's just the
That's
maggots.
the thing. She's fine with cum,
right?
not with maggots.
Not with maggots.
right.
Just think of
Cum
it
is
as
just
clotted
like
cum that
tiny
wiggles.
maggots.
Is it?
It's clotted cum. Just think of that.
Ew, no, don't think of that. Do not put that thought into
It's
her
like
mind.
Balthazar hocked a logie into
It's
his
a
cum.
very
Stop.
different. It's very different.
Stop.
It's not the same.
Thank
at
you.
all.
It's very
It's
different.
gross. Maggots are gross. Cum is good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Tasty,
That.
delicious.
delicious.
high
Thank you.
protein,
I got you.
Thank you, Jensen.
chlorinated,
Helping the brother out.
Right there.
Thank you.
Cum is
Alright, she
good
delicious.
for your skin.
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
immune system.
Brothers gotta help each other. Yeah.
We gotta help each other.
And maggots, there is no need for maggots
There's
in
no
any
need
What if
part.
they're medicinal?
No
Like
and no
Like they used to
and
do
no.
with leeches.
Yeah, like they use in the hospital still in some burn wards to eat off all the dead skin.
Like
That is
leeches?
true.
They use maggots. They're like
They use maggots
hospital
instead of
grade
leeches?
maggots. Yep. So hospital grade
Where?
maggots to eat to debride like burnt skin or diseased skin in hospitals. They still use them.
They do that now?
But they are like maggots that are grown and raised and bred in the hospital, so they're sterile,
Oh, well,
sterilized.
they're sterile.
Yeah.
That makes it all better.
That's how my cum is. It's sterile. It's inert. There's no semen. It's just maggots, or no sperm, I should say. I can't impregnate. I can only
Infest.
infest. Yes.
Good word.
I don't have little 4-year-olds
she
running around.
got it. She got
I
it.
am so gonna throw up
I'm
all
not
over
convinced I do either, Balthazar.
No, we're all disgusted.
you. I am throwing
We're
up.
all equally disgusted.
Yeah, no more maggots.
Yeah, don't look in your iron ration kit then, because I left you a surprise.
Iron ration kit in my my bag?
The cream filling in your cupcake is not what you think it is.
Oh, shit.
It moves.
Okay.
Your
So
big
you have
dog.
descended
What's a big
underground.
dog?
Okay, let's get back to it. So
Okay.
you guys have descended underground.
Yes.
You have reached a point where now the cavern opens, and you now see before you there is it evens out, and then there is a large structure, and you can see carvings on the walls, down on the pillars, and there is a doorway. And it is all carved with runes.
Malachi, this
I'm
is your
going to
domain.
look at these runes and see if I can decipher what they might
Study
say.
them
Roll an
carefully.
arcane check.
It's a +9. Yep, it's a +9. Oh, rolled a natural 20. 29.
Nice.
Yeah, I read
The
the shit out
runes
of
are
those
telling
runes.
you that a sacrifice must be made. A sacrifice of great portent.
We already just sacrificed.
We do have one more. You know who that is?
I know, he's my boyfriend.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, so I will whisper to Balthazar. Another act must be made like when we did Garrick's.
And I will look at red immediately.
Preferably not red.
There is no one else.
What's it say?
There is
Hold
no
on.
one else.
Am I part of this conversation?
Nope.
Jack, trouble yourself not. This does not
It says
concern
that
you.
danger lies forward. Do not proceed. But I say, let's proceed.
Let me take a look, right?
Right.
We'll find a way around it.
Jack, be careful.
Right, we're in this together, you and
We are. I have your back.
Right,
To the
like I have yours.
to the very end.
Let me just take a look, shall I? Seems to be something here.
What do you see, Jack?
Well, I see something not too kindly to the likes of us.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't like the living.
Hmm.
Says there's something about the death. The long death.
Death for whoever proceeds, I think.
Says something about dying and never dying. You know what that means? Got any idea? Idea
Die
what
and
that
never
means?
die.
Right. It says something about dying and never dying.
Lady Tearle is dead yet not dead.
Oh,
Is that so?
that's
Well,
true.
Maybe it's for her. I don't know. I'm not a smart man.
Perhaps, and I reach into my pouch and pull out one of those fat leeches. Perhaps this will suffice. And I will split it in half and squirt the blood upon the door.
You see as Jack steps back and vanishes from your notice. Not necessarily from sight, but from your immediate attention.
Malachi, what? Why did this not work? A blood sacrifice.
Scattering the blood. Interesting.
Does Malachi...
That's an interesting thing. So you had 5 of these, and you took one of them and used it? I will honestly say that is not something I expected.
They have my blood.
As your blood and her blood,
Mm-hmm.
and in a way that's a sacrifice. Roll a d20.
8.
You scatter the blood, and you hear as stone grinds against stone. You don't see anything. Nothing happens. But you get the sense that something did not go right.
Dead and not dead, you say? Perhaps Osseous.
Perhaps.
He is dead and not dead.
So I will command Osseous to go towards this door.
What is your wish?
Place your hands upon the door.
My dear.
Open the door. Open. I'll use my mental focus. Open the door.
You, my son.
Open the door.
You are my dear son, and I will do as you wish.
Open the door.
Osseous turns to open the door. Pushing this undead minion of yours that's been following you for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Pushes. You see the door open as these runes illuminate along the doorway.
You were sacrificed.
Osseous is pushing, and you see as Osseous is holding the door open, and now suddenly it's pushing against Osseous. There's this small opening. Do you rush through?
I'm going to use my willpower to feed strength to Osseous to push that door open.
Roll a spellcasting.
And I will charge through the opening.
You're going to charge through. Okay.
15.
You rush through. You dive through the opening. 15. You
15.
As Osseous braces, the arms buckle. You see the arm, the bones actually shatter, and Osseous just holding it open.
Grab
the
Red and
opening
push her through.
Slightly closes.
I grab Red, push her through.
You grab Red and shove her through.
All right, Jack.
She dives through the opening. It's
And
closed.
I'm casting
it's
a spell.
only about this
I'm
wide
casting
now.
a spell.
Okay, you're behind Osseous.
I'm casting a spell.
There's the head and the torso are forward, just holding this opening. What do you
Okay,
cast?
Misty Step. I'm
Okay,
going to teleport through.
you teleport through. The instant, the door, the bones, the shoulders, the
Come on, Jack.
arms, everything, and the head is in the way, like they're like basically this way, and then suddenly, and it just shatters. Osseous is destroyed as the door slams shut. And all of you are in darkness.
Did Jack get through? Jack, are you there?
Of course I am.
That pause.
Yeah. Nice.
I can see just fine. What do I see?
I'm casting light. We
You
can all
see-
see just fine.
You see a scattered walkway with, along the right-hand side, you see it drops off into an abyss, emptiness. You can't see anything there. You know that if you went off that side, you're dead. It drops into nothingness. On the left-hand side, there's a wall, and you can see built into the wall there are sarcophagi. There's like coffins, there's these little cubby holes where their like bodies have been shoved into them in coffins. It's just like it's a
Mausoleum
deep
type.
mausoleum. Yeah, it's a mausoleum with all sorts of anything from like large sarcophagi, coffins,
Is there the scent?
just people just stuffed into
Is
cubbies.
there the scent of decomposition and death here?
No, it's very dry
But
and
Ancient.
dead. Yeah, ancient. Yeah, there's no like new rot to it. It's old rot.
What do you mean by you sacrifice Red? By just throwing her in front?
No, we brought rid of this. You had left, so I'm gonna just
You
throw that out there. But
Okay.
Osseous gave his life, or his unlife,
Yeah.
for us.
as the sacrifice that you required.
correct.
I look at Malachi. It's a pity. He was quite useful.
He hadn't done anything so
Can
far.
you not raise him up again?
I certainly can, once I find a suitable host.
You have your choice of hosts in this very room. Kings, princes,
Malachi will inspect these corpses.
ancient wizards, no doubt.
They're just bones now, right?
I guess
Pedophiles.
Simply bones?
What did you say?
Roll an
Oh, it's
investigation.
More like
Pedophiles.
mummies?
I keep hearing pedophiles. Okay.
Probably
Investigation.
some in here.
One of Malachi's best skills. Plus 9. Rolled a 9, 18.
So you find one of the sarcophagi and you open it. At which point you see a figure robed. There's this black robe, black and silver. They're wearing this robe. It drapes down. They're holding across their chest a staff. And as you open the sarcophagus, the eyes do not open, but a light begins to glow within them, within the depths of the sockets.
Is it a sickly green light that we've seen before?
It's a bluish white light, an unnatural light.
Like Avatar, the last airbender.
It just glows and begins faint and
Like, no.
then glows brighter and brighter.
I'm going to place my hand upon the chest of this corpse. And I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to extend my senses. Does this taste like the undeath that I'm so familiar with?
It does.
Okay.
It tastes like evil,
Ooh,
malevolent.
this could be one of us.
This is a dark entity.
Undeath.
I'm going to step back.
You see Malachi step back from this creature in the sarcophagus.
Be wary of this creature.
I will use my ungodly sense to know the location of undead within 60
You
feet.
sense undead all around,
All around us.
as it begins to rise, sitting forward.
its eyes glowing. Roll initiative.
Wow.
Shit.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage is right.
Garbage.
Ooh, pictures.
Ooh, pictures.
Oh, I'm going on.
Treehouse.
To the bathroom.
This is the Pictionary. It's the end zone.
The Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
I don't know. I'm bad at Pictionary. I'll be back.
Initiative.
Oh, cul-de-sacs. Spines.
A bird.
Oh.
You guys can see that?
Nice. Oh, my buzz is over.
Mine too. It's like Captain America. Except for the shield isn't on.
I got an 11 for initiative.
Can I cheat and roll again?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah?
There you go. Ask and you
Did
shall
he just
receive.
say yes? Yes. 15 for me. It's better than my 7. I'll take it.
Definitely.
I can't believe he just said yes.
Hey, us girls gotta stick together.
Roll
Later.
initiative.
He rolled and he is a 7.
Yep, just
9.
7. Just 7.
Why not 9?
Because I already added that on the dice, just so I remember what
Well,
to say.
seven
sometimes
for
I'll
you?
turn it to whatever my total number
Oh,
is.
you do?
Enemy has.
I need water.
Cut up
Alright.
that cake here pretty soon.
So, Jack runs forward.
Jack's always good to act first.
Yes, he is a rogue, so you should. So Jack. Does a flip, lands behind this thing, and he's gonna just take some attacks.
Knifey.
Cut, blast. Just twice. Hit and hit. Alright. So you see as Jack runs, jumps, and just begins to hack at this thing. Right, let's do this! Red, you got this! As it is now the enemy's turn, who turns, standing up and slashes at Jack. And Jack leaps off, does a black backflip as the sword
whistle just beneath his feet, and he lands off the side of this sarcophagus. And this thing is turned looking at him, and then it turns and looks at you, its eyes glowing, or its lack of eyes glowing. And then Red, it's your turn.
I'm attacking what, the dead?
If you want to.
Who is it that's dead again? Is this a guy, girl?
There seems to be something in this sarcophagus.
But we don't know what it is.
This is the thing in the robes with the staff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on top of it with a sword, and I'm gonna just stab it into the heart.
Okay.
So I'm straddling it,
So as
and
you
I'm
leap into the air to
Yeah.
attack it, I
Yeah.
need you to roll a wisdom save.
wisdom. Like, am I very smart to do this? Is that also my 20?
No, new roll. Roll a d20.
Right.
Yep. Wisdom save.
It's a 9.
Alright. So you take 10 psychic damage and you're incapacitated. So you leap into the air to attack it and you just feel this blast as you think, why is this thing in this coffin? What has happened? What kind of suffering has brought it to this low point? Why is it here? This poor, defeated creature. As you leap into the air and then drop down, you guys, the two of you, see red. As Malachi has lost his turn.
Why? What?
He's looking at spells, I think.
Because he's...
Yeah. I'm looking at spells.
As you drop down and your sword drops out of your hand. As you're straddling this creature.
Confused.
Realizing,
Conflicted.
why?
Compassion.
Yeah.
Look at all those C-O-N words. Oh, I guess it's a C-O-M too.
I mean, not that one.
No maggots in this one.
That's the word I was thinking. Anyway. But you failed to attack this thing.
But there's
You now see
there's a
red.
little bit of understanding, or is it just
It's a bit
confusion?
of understanding.
Why is
This
that?
red is now crouched over this creature as it's sitting up in its coffin, the sarcophagus, and red is standing there and kind of drops her sword to the side. It looks like she's ready
I'm
to
not
just face
on-
plant into it. Okay. So,
Is there water in that fridge? Is that what you got?
No, I had brought that from home, so I'm not sure.
you want some water?
I'm out. What do you have that's liquidy over here? That won't make me super drunk still.
No, it's just what
Is it
water.
Need me to move
Should I run
those?
upstairs and get some water?
You can fill this with water.
Water or ice? Because
Water.
I could put water in that.
We got an ice maker down here.
Yeah.
Emily?
I'll
Are
go
you?
upstairs and maybe Emily will.
So who is this girl that
Jonah went
that Jonah went with?
probably hardly knows her.
Oh wow,
I guess that his high school
Malachi.
thing is to have like a friend
Well,
if
he
you're a
spells.
date.
really?
Okay.
Kind of blind dates. Because when he told me he was going
So
to
there
Philly,
are
I was
other
like,
corpses in this room
and then
that
I
are
told a
not
couple of the moms, and they were like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
the
son is
side.
actually
That's
going
kind of
undead.
cool because then maybe girls
I'm going to
That
go
wouldn't get
to one
asked
of those and
to a
cast a
chance to go?
spell.
I think it's more so the girls are friends with each
Level
other.
2
So I
spell.
think the guys aren't good friends.
Right.
So it makes it comfortable for
More
the
for the
girls. And then I think
Animate Ghoul. I've cast it before.
I think it made it less stressful.
It is
so
one
stressful
action
to
and
go
it's
from a
touch,
light.
so I have to touch
So I
one of
think
the
it might be a little
corpses.
less stressful because he's already stressed out.
I can
dressing
raise
up
a
and
small
spending
or
money
medium
and, like,
corpse as a
yeah, he has to
ghoul.
spend all the money, right? Yeah. So
So
I
you
think
wanna
he
go
was
over
like,
here?
I think that makes
Yes.
it a little less stressful.
Did you guys help with the money, or did he just do it?
No, I told him
And I have the stats for
I
ghoul.
helped him with lacrosse and
Alright.
wrestling and blah blah blah.
So
No,
that's
I know
my
he was doing
action.
trauma. I
The
was
ghoul
like,
is under my
I thought that's a
control.
date. And he's like, no, it isn't. It's just
So
dinner
that's
and a date."
Malachi's
And I was like,
turn.
Okay.
No idea, dude.
Is,
So I
what's
was
the
like,
casting
let's just see
time?
how this goes. So
At
we can see
action.
that, like,
In
a
action.
normal day
Uh-huh.
doesn't have to be like.
No.
So you
this
touch
top,
this
it's
corpse.
expensive.
You have to throw the top off of this
Especially
I
outside.
actually offered to let him work.
And you
for
look
us
in and
the
you
last
see this
couple
corpse,
times.
and
I was
it's
like, "Do you wanna, like, do something
bones
that earn money?"
with
And he was like,
desiccated
he's
skin
cute.
wrapped around it.
Does he have a job right now?
You lay your
He's
hands
not
upon
playing
it.
right now because he has lacrosse every
You
day.
summon forth your
So,
magic.
um,
This dark necromantic
it's
energy.
easy, but it would be rough on homework.
You're
Like,
gathering
It's not a
the
priority right now.
essence of
I don't
this,
think he has a job.
the place
wanted to
between
know, like,
life and
yeah,
death.
Mhm.
You're
Plan a big
merging it.
expensive date and
And
then
you
not
bring
plan how to
this
pay for it.
creature.
He just needs to figure it out.
You
Yeah.
bring it to your
It wasn't
own
a
will.
$20 a
It doesn't
week
have a
or whatever,
life
and
of
I
its
couldn't
own.
argue about it. I'm like, I know
You're
he has
animating
this.
something
But I know
that
he's gonna
once
come
was
home and be like,
alive,
"Oh my
You
gosh,
bring
this
it
is
to
so
bear.
much money for one day."
and it sits up.
I don't know. He just
And
needs to
then
kind of
you'll
And
just
then
do it afterwards.
rises.
You're like, not every
and
day.
stands.
Because it's going to make him scared to come big.
right. It totally is.
This is just problem.
But he's
So
still
that's
a couple
Malachi's
days,
turn.
So he went to just like have what is he?
Okay.
He's 16.
That's your turn.
Yep.
He's been just on a couple like pretty casual dates.
Alright.
You know, like a friend of friends and a cousin from across town.
Balazar, what do you want to do?
So I've still got the
Yeah, he's figuring it
the
out.
one that red attacked.
It's kind of weird.
Or failed to attack.
It's a group thing.
I take Night Blow out and I actually slice my hand
This
open
isn't the date. I
and
don't know
hold up the
what your
blood.
definition
And I
of
cry
date
out,
is.
"This is the blood
I
of
tried to
thirsty
explain
Tearle.
earlier. He really
She
was not
commands
like
you
freaks
to
out,
obey."
so-
Using my best
My 15-year-old has been hanging out with
intimidation
my
to
friends.
try and
Cute.
get these undead to recognize
All
the
girls
blood
seem
of a
like
true
they're
undead master.
Yeah, like same girls from Twilight.
Okay.
And so they all just came into town. once.
If you'll allow.
Roll an intimidation for
Fun date
advantage.
things, and I'm like, I'm so proud.
Natural
They didn't
20
want to date.
No way!
on the second
He's
roll.
not ready quite to date.
But Jonah
Alright,
last summer
So the
went to
creature
get
in front of
and
you,
they were all
as
like,
you
go,
I can
like,
talk
I
to
hung out
girls.
with
Slit your hand
girls
open.
and
roll your own
I
damage
think that
against
kinda
yourself.
cute. That, and he
Oh,
was like,
shit,
yeah,
this is a
we were
lot.
going for dates. So last summer he worked a few days on my cruise.
Uh,
and they sent him out to do manual labor.
Ugh,
Like, I asked
18
one of the
points of
guys, I'm
damage.
like,
Oh,
he
shit!
doesn't know about laying paper, but he's strong.
I cut
You nearly
tendons.
cut your hand off.
He's mowing so much
As you
lawn.
cut
It's
deep
so
into the
perfect.
hand,
They're just like, you just do
and you
this.
see
I don't
blood
have
just
money,
dripping
and all he
down.
cares about is
It
adding
comes
to
down your elbow,
Oh,
dripping
no, no,
off,
That's
dripping
what
off your
Joe spent
hand,
all this money on
almost
last year.
just a fountain of blood.
So now he's saving.
As you
now he's not saving at all. He's really
cast your
needs
will
money.
out
Yeah,
against
I've
this
been paying for
creature.
his gas, but all he does
It
is
rises
work for
up,
school and back. It's
looks
half
at
a
you.
mile, so I'm like,
And I anoint it with the blood of Lady Tearle.
yeah, he uses my
It
card.
stands still as you
And I'm like, I don't grab that much
swipe
outside
your
of work.
hand
So
across
I have a work
its
card.
forehead,
So
drips down its
if it's
face,
mine, but Laura's gonna be
into
really
its
good.
eye sockets, down across its gaping mouth.
The master summons you.
So it's like where you have to balance it.
Bows,
Yeah, where they really
How awesome.
appreciate it. They're just like,
and is now your minion. Command.
It's been rough for all of my kids for cars except for this number 5. I think he just expects to have a
But
car.
I know. It's because I get so much.
He's
Yeah.
so spoiled.
Kids are pretty spoiled, so it's nice to have them appreciate.
Figure it out.
I kind of just told them that I'm like, I'm not paying for
You now have the flayed wraith.
figure that.
Good.
Wow.
Good for you.
Holy crap.
I would have.
There's got to be some hard
Okay.
lessons along
I
the
would
way.
have happily let him hurt somebody. He didn't ask to, and I offered a couple times, and I was like, okay.
I was reading today. One went on. He handed out flyers to like
So is he
50
the only one at home?
houses.
Servant
Servant.
of Lady Tearle,
Is Liz.
she bid us enter
She's 19.
this, your sanctum, to seek something to aid us in our quest.
Her name is Mia.
Know you what this is?
Miriam. And she's But she works.
take us to the map.
So she's trying to get the job at 15. Able to
Nice.
It's like this instantaneous, like, you know, like the creepy thing where it's like looking this way and then suddenly it's looking this way. And then
He's always like when he went
So it moves down the hallway, leading you as Malachi beckons to his own minion and he's raised. And it follows.
My wound starts to heal because of my vampirism, but I periodically poke and probe the cut to allow it to continue to bleed as I walk, showing my token to all the undead in here
Just
that I am allowed to
blood
pass.
dripping. As soon as the blood stops dripping, you rip it open again just to make sure that it's bleeding. Yeah. Love it.
And if I begin to feel faint, I take out one of those leeches and eat it to
Okay.
restore the
You haven't got there yet.
We'll
get there.
If it gets there.
If it gets there. So as you progress down this hallway, you see as it drops down, and then there is you enter into a room where there's a platform. And it drops, you're on essentially a balcony. And then it drops in, there's stairways on either side that drop to either side into the room. And as you look down into the room, there's a large vat. And you can see this churning liquid just kind of turning and boiling, kind of bubbling at the same time. And on the other side of the room, there is another hallway. Like there's an archway where the hallway continues. It's down below and on the ground floor. You're up above. Right? So you're up above. You see this churning vat of liquid.
Are there any solid pieces in this, or just
The solid pieces are 3 individuals, these large hulking figures that are holding these large spoons, and they're just kind of stirring. And they're just stirring this. Big bellies, big guts. These hulking ogre-like figures. And they're just stirring this.
Flayed Wraith, what is the meaning of this? Speak.
Death brings life.
Yes, as this blood shows. Take us down there.
It flows off the side towards one side. So
Is that how you thought that would go? That
Yeah.
battle? Nice.
Alright, so we'll go from your perspective
Okay.
as you drop in. There's that. You're here. Then it comes to this point. Here's the stairway.
Stairs down both sides.
Yeah. So this kind of comes down into the room. This is the way out. So
Three big ogres stirring the stew.
It's not the one.
Phil. Shit.
Don't fall.
I'm not that drunk anymore. But I don't know.
You're just clumsy.
Maybe it's just clumsy.
You know that cake's not cutting itself.
I've been eyeballing that cake periodically. Just
Who's gonna
waiting
cut
for
it?
Cut it.
For someone.
I don't
with
think
boobs
there's
to
a
go cut
knife over there.
it. Well,
Bite your tongue, dude.
you don't want me to cut it, do you?
Why not?
'Cause I'll take a piece out of the middle.
Do it.
Just cut the whole middle out.
Is that the part you like?
No, I don't care. I just like any part of cake.
You're gonna just do that to me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that the Balthazar
That's the
cutting a cake?
Balthazar cake. And he just grabs a handful from the middle, plops it on his plate.
Have you seen those little commercials where you do the, not commercials, but where they do the cup and you just take a scoop of the cake?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that's brilliant.
I know.
Nobody has to cut it.
Does
We
it
could
get
do
messy?
it. We could do it. We could use some of these cute little cups over there.
Well, we're also not heathens. So
It's not heathen like. They do it with wine and champagne glasses. It's beautiful.
So here's the situation.
Yeah,
What did I
we're-
miss?
Oh, we're
Your wife is so sweet.
I
Thank you
know.
for letting me talk to her. We talked about
I
kids.
don't let anyone do anything.
Thank you for not being angry at me for talking to her instead of playing the game.
Alright, so this
I
is...
rephrased it. Was that better?
We'll just beat her a little afterwards.
You guys are up here. Okay?
Three big ogres stirring a giant.
And there's these three ogres stirring this giant pit.
Four?
No, we'll get a knife.
That's not my knife.
I'll pee and I will get a knife if you want.
I didn't try to get a knife. I'll move and let you pee. Oh, my son, void your bowels.
Got some water.
I hate driving after I've been drinking.
Mm-hmm. Don't most of us. Okay, what's best in life?
You gonna dance?
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women.
Yes, that is good. That is good.
What is the front of it? I didn't see the front.
What is best in life?
Ah,
One guy says, the open steppe, a fleet horse, falcons at your wrist, the wind in your hair. The guy says, no, Conan, what is best in life? And he says, to crush your enemy, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women.
Okay.
Trent knows that whole quote.
I'm sure he does.
What is best in life? What does the first guy say?
Trent doesn't remember.
It says the open steppe,
Swift horse,
falcons at your wrist,
wrist,
the wind.
in your hair,
No! Conan, what is best in life?
crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of the women.
That is good. That is good. That's shortly before he is freed.
Emily wanted a piece. Oops, I'm making a mess.
There's 4 girls upstairs. How many pieces are there?
Not enough.
Okay.
Emily just wants me to leave a piece for her.
Yeah. Use my plate. She said meat on it. Thank you. Ooh, delicious.
There's a big piece and a little piece. Which?
I don't want any. Thank you.
Well, I just cut you a piece.
That's okay.
You don't want any? Sheesh.
What? It's okay. Thank you, though.
I need more light. I can't see fucking shit.
Can't see fucking shit with this thing on.
To hear the
You want a
lamentation
piece
of
of
the
cake?
women. There's nothing better than to hear the lamentation of the women.
Right? And they cry out in pain and Suffering?
They cry out when they have to bear the child that you have given them when they do not wish it. The lamentation.
I had to turn on the light so I can see.
Poor Malachi and his illegitimate child.
I'm still
Daddy!
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be thinking about that. Daddy. Ugh.
You like that?
Not your daddy.
pony daddy.
I've been looking forward to that for like 3 sessions.
Only 3?
Only 3.
Torturing Malachi.
Ever since that first fucking happened.
That's
All
what
right.
I was thinking.
So, you guys, so this is the room. You're in this like circular room, and they're stirring some vat of some sort of a thick viscous liquid. And you guys
What does
are up
viscous
above.
mean?
Ask Trent.
Come like.
Very thick.
When it's on your face, you'll know.
Ugh. Very thick.
Like oil has viscosity.
I'm thinking of a smoothie.
You should. So, you guys can kind of do what you want to do. They don't necessarily know you're there yet. It's these large creatures that are just, you have these shovel-sized spoons and they're just stirring whatever this vat is. You can see a large, like a spigot, and it's just dripping occasionally, like a turd every so often. It drops into this
Nasty.
vat of whatever they're stirring. It looks like some sort of a fleshy globule. Just drops in, and
Flayed wraith.
they're stirring. They're walking in a circle, like horses on a pen. You know how they do that, where they walk in a circle.
Flayed wraith. What
Is it
the
kinda like
purpose of
hoo-ha?
this?
Yeah.
A couple of them have these steel plates that look like they're just bolted into their flesh. And they're walking in a slow circle.
Red, drink of that stew.
Do not drink of that stew.
Why would I do that? Don't we want to take care of the ogres? Not drink out of the...
They are harming no one.
Is there anything in this room that interests us?
Flayed wraith. What is the purpose of this? What nourishment is this? Would you drink of this? I am not afraid. I will step up, take a handful of this briny, goopy swamp.
No.
So you have to walk around down the
I'll
steps.
go to the left.
To your left.
And you're just going past an ogre
This is you.
to take of his special broth.
And you're taking your flayed wraith. with
Yep.
you.
What's your purpose?
Actually, it's,
I'm curious about this.
you walk around,
I've
and
eaten
as
worse
you
shit.
step to the bottom, you see as this creature with the huge shovel-like stirring spoon stops. And he just swings
Wow.
the
What the
spoon
freak?
He
towards
is
you.
not friendly.
Roll initiative.
We all roll?
Yep, all of you.
11 for Balthazar.
11. Nice. Red? Mal?
20, that's not that is unnatural.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Dirty
20. I like
Mal?
12.
12 for Mal. Alright. Red, you go
it.
first.
Hell yeah. To
Let's
do what?
move
To
this.
have a turn?
Yes. So red is the first.
That's so cool.
You see it?
Which one was it that was doing all that great
The
action?
red is Jack.
Is it the
What?
one that's closest to us?
You're not sure.
Oh, we aren't?
So
Didn't we just see him
You
do
can
it?
see as Balthazar is walking down the stair, and you're like, shit's going down. Something's happening. This is not good. Balthazar thinks it's going to be okay. You don't think it's going to be okay. What do you want to do? Before anything happens, what do you want to do? You get the jump.
You see me going down the stairs. He hasn't pulled
Balthazar is like,
Hell
I've
yes.
got this. And he's got this creature following him. He thinks he's got this. And you don't think he's got this.
You know I
That's why you
don't
get
got
to
this.
react first. So what do you want to do?
Firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt. Who? Or what? And or why?
I see him just going down the stairs and I know he's going to fail. So I'm going to 120 feet range. Does it consume the whole area or does it just go 120 feet over?
What do you mean?
Boss?
What spell? Or
Yeah, it's a 120 foot range. Does it just jump over everybody else or does it consume
What
the whole
spell?
area?
what's-
The firebolt.
Firebolt is a single target. So,
It's a what?
single target. So, one
Okay.
target you want to choose. So it's like you're throwing a baseball at somebody.
Okay.
So you're up here still. Like this is up elevated. You guys are on a platform here.
I'm gonna just go at this closest one because he's
This one?
no,
His-
the closest one to me.
Oh, this one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because he's
So
the
you
greatest
wanna,
risk to me.
Step forward to
Uh-huh.
get a view, and you're just gonna flames appear in your hand, and you flinging it down at it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Remind me to hit. Do I need to roll something then?
Firebolt. Yeah.
You have your spell bonus modifier.
Huh?
On your other page, you should have your spell attack modifier. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spell bonus.
Oh, you're fitted.
No, I'm told that's what you do.
Okay. I roll this one then. Okay, so I got a 5. And what do I add to it?
8 plus your proficiency.
No, that's the save DC. If it's 8 plus,
Oh, right,
that's
right,
the
right.
spell DC.
So it's your proficiency plus your spell modifier.
No, I don't understand. 5 plus what?
Help for Trent.
What's your proficiency?
It's on the screenshot on your phone.
Trent.
Oh, thank you. 6. So it's 11.
Dude, you got it.
Got it.
We're pissed at each other, so just move on.
I'm pissed at both of you then.
I know, we're being
I don't
stupid
want you to be
today.
pissed at me, Jess.
Well,
So I'm 11.
11.
11 what?
To hit.
Well, that doesn't hit. You throw a fireball.
It kind of goes
Flashes over. You see out of this pit of sludge, whatever it is, an arm kind of rises up out, and then suddenly a head.
out of that sludge.
Yeah,
Nice.
out of the pit. And it's Red's turn.
Wasn't that just red?
That was red.
I'm just this one's good.
Oh, I get you. In the past tense.
Past.
Mr. Jack.
Who's next to Jack? It's Jack right here. Right, you are.
Right
there, lady. That's Jack's turn. And Malachi.
Alright.
Can you see this?
You said a head is coming up out of the goop?
Sludge.
Arm and head.
And it's that big in diameter?
Yeah.
Radius of 10 feet, so that probably wouldn't be enough. Because I was thinking wall of force to do a dome over that, but it's only a 10-foot radius. It's probably not going to be big enough.
Because each of those is 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd have to be 15 feet.
It'd have to be bigger. So if that won't
Yeah,
work...
It's like a 30-foot diameter.
So why would it have to be 15 instead of 30?
Instead of 10.
Because it's a radius of 10.
The radius of 10 would be a 20-foot diameter.
Mm-hmm. That big enough?
And so you're saying your radius of 15
Well,
would
this
hit the
is
30.
It's like a 30 to 35-foot diameter. It's bigger than
Let's see. Or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels. So I can do 5 by 5, let's see, 10 by 10 panels. So I should be able to make a flat surface then.
flat surface with the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll do that. So it's a level 5 spell.
Really? You have level 5 spells.
Level 5 spell.
Woo,
I have
baby.
1 spell slot. I will do Wall of Force.
Dang, level 5 Wall of Force.
So range of
Across-
120 feet. Casting time 1 action. It's a duration of 10 minutes concentration. An
Dang.
invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point you choose within range. And I will just make a flat panel, basically capping that big bowl of goop. I'm putting a lid on the
Hands
big
and arms
part.
and heads coming out.
Yep, I'm putting a lid on the big pot.
You can see
basically.
things coming out and just hitting this barrier. And you see arms, hands clawing heads, faces pressing against it, and just peeling to one side. None of them can get past this barrier that you created.
So Malachi is going to focus on concentrating on keeping that wall
anything
intact.
from coming out of it.
Now that ghoul is under my control.
Yeah.
I'm going to send it down there to just start attacking.
Okay. What's its move? 30?
30.
This is your ghoul. Alright.
About right there?
Its action is...
Okay,
Alright, so it can get to there.
sounds good. That's Malachi.
Alright, nice work. Malachi has created this invisible barrier across this thing, this pit. And actually, as they're stirring with these shovels, basically like shovel-sized stirring sticks, they sever. And the bottom of them drop in, and each of them looks at it. And they have this like long, thick shaft, and it ends in nothing. It's like severed cleanly. They look around for whatever has caused this.
Okay.
You've now alerted them.
Okay.
That's Malachi.
Yep.
So,
Balazar.
Balazar.
I rush at the ogre with Nightwoe at the ready. First attack, I rolled a 20 versus armor class.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Delivering an unholy smite I then follow up with an extra attack and rolled a 28. Total of 42 points of damage, 10 of which was necrotic, 8 of which was frost.
Sheesh.
42.
And then I command the flayed
You cut
wraith.
through. The flesh flays open. You see the guts spill out.
Still
As
stand.
the guts are it's still standing. The guts are
Wait, there's
spilling.
guts.
You can feel
BH.
the heat from the intestines that are spilling in front of you.
I command the
Is it-
flayed wraith. Climb inside and tear him apart from the inside.
Oh shit!
Start
Really?
reading him, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you want to read the? All right.
They're all
You can
over in
meta
front of
if you
you.
want to. You can metagame this shit.
No, so I need his liver. His liver
Free
probably wouldn't
guts.
fall out. I will tell the flayed wraith, bring me his liver from the inside.
Bring me. Okay, roll an attack with disadvantage. This is a very specific
I
command.
rolled a 4 or a 3.
That does suck.
Yeah.
The flayed comes forward.
Probably doesn't know what
And
the
it just
liver is.
it grabs onto this huge hulking form and is trying to climb onto it. Cannot grab any purchase. Blood and gore is flowing out of this thing. Can't get any purchase. Doesn't do any good.
Not as bad
This
as
is your
maggots.
and this is your flayed along with you.
Nice.
You're attacking. All right. Okay, that's Balthazar, the enemy. This one is going to reach down to grab the flayed that you have with you. Oh shit. You could roll, but I think you're gonna fail.
9.
Yeah, it just reaches down, grabs the head, lifts the flayed as this creature that you're commanding is just like slashing and fighting for all it's worth. And it just grabs it and just grabs the body, twists, and then takes the head, pops it in its mouth, and you can see as it bites down and it explodes out in a blood and gore as the flayed
Not
is
Zoom
destroyed.
One's dumb.
What's that? Alright. This one is going
I
to...
see like bits of skull fragments falling out of his open stomach as he swallows pieces of my flayed.
This one is going to... run around and attack your ass. Oh, that's an 18. 18 plus stuff. And 2 hits. So,
Bring it.
bring it, he says. Bring it on. That's 10 plus 4.
That's 4.
Plus 10. So 24 damage. As this thing.
About this whole bringing it thing, maybe bring it a little less. That's okay.
And you see it lifts its arm up and then just. The arm just drops across you. And as you feel it, it's like these heavy, thick
It's
arms.
like Relief Society tricep just flapping
Yeah,
up
like
against
those
me.
big, flabby triceps. And you feel as they slam you from one side. Oh, shit! You slam to the other side. You stagger, gaining your strength. And then, that's the enemy. Back to red at the top of the round. You're still up top?
Yeah, I just thrown that firebolt or whatever. Yeah, firebolt. And I get how many of those a
So
game?
don't think about the mechanics. Don't think
I'm
about
thinking about
what you
those.
have. Think about the situation. Think about what you can do that's crazy and heroic.
You just killed one.
No.
It's collapsed on top of you.
Well, he's wailing on me, but
One
his
killed
fingers
his
are open.
minion.
Yeah, he killed my little helper.
Well, I want to move towards them. And I can go 30.
You're up on a ledge, like you're up on a...
There's no stairs? How did you get down there?
Well, the stairs that go down
There are
around
stairs
the sides.
around the side. Look at the map.
I mean, it is beautiful art.
Yeah.
Is this stairs right here?
Quite
Shitty
nice.
art.
It's quite nice.
I agree with the art sucks.
Well, I'm just clarifying. That's stairs then,
Mhm.
right? Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I want to do a bow. I want to attack with a bow to one of those guys.
You do more damage with your bow than your firebolt, I believe.
You think? Okay.
Hey, flash your tits.
Well,
Let's
do
see what
ogres care about that?
They might.
Let's just see what happens.
Is
I'm
that
just
one of my
saying.
skills?
I'm
And
just
do I need to
saying.
roll anything with the tits?
I mean,
I've got great tits.
you do have great tits. Let's just see what happens.
Well, let's do that. See
You
what
want
happens.
to?
Yeah.
You want to flash your tits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I
Why-
close enough to make that? I'm pretty far away from them.
So, to flash your tits, do you want it to be a performance or a deception?
Distraction.
Deception? Like distraction? Okay. Roll a distraction check.
No, that's not a thing, is it?
Yeah,
Do you mean a deception?
sure.
Or persuasion.
Persuasion. You want to persuade?
Yes.
What's
Yes.
the best? What's your
Either way,
best
it's all
roll?
charisma.
Survival. Let's do persuasion.
Okay. You want to distract the ogres
I want to persuade them to.
to focus on you and be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Mhm.
You want to flash the headlights. Alright.
Is it my only move? Is that
Is it?
instead of a bow?
That's not your only move. It's a move.
I want to
Right,
be able
Trent?
to do a bow
It's
as
an
well.
action. Yes.
What do you suggest?
I would just keep going with it. That's between you and
Do
her.
what Red do.
Yeah, what would Red do?
She'd do an arrow.
Arrow?
She really would.
Alright. On which one?
She's gonna do it. This is Balthazar over here, right? In between the two ogres.
Yeah,
The one
he's
in
kind of
front of
funny.
me is badly wounded.
The one in
Grievously
front of you.
wounded.
Do you mean the one that's between you and the sludge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this one.
He's,
That one is
he's
bad.
been grievously wounded.
This one ran around and
Is
didn't
there
really do
to
much.
hurt you? So I'm gonna get the one that's not as grievously wounded. Grievously wounded. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I'm so sorry. I'm no help to you.
Just don't
Should
hit
have
me.
flashed the tits.
I should have flashed the tits.
It would have been of more benefit.
I'm gonna be looking at that picture later. I'm just. All right. So anyway, you missed this guy.
So I got an 11.
Second shot.
25.
There we go.
Yeah, that hits.
Six damage.
Uh. Okay. That's red. You want to stay there?
I can move as well.
Yeah, you have 30 feet.
Yeah,
That's
let me move
6.
forward. I'm gonna just move forward 30
Where?
towards the same ogres that I was working on. I'll have better aim this next time.
Okay. Alright, that's red. So, Jack, lead off. Jack, you off. Oh, yeah. Jack is gonna appear.
Oh,
Right there.
thank you, Mr. Jack.
Last round he didn't do shit. He was moving. As a rogue, he has 90 feet. So he got there. He's going to attack with advantage. Twice. That's a hit. With sneak attack.
Go for the
As soon as he leaps up, Jack leaps. Hey! Drives his daggers into the side of the throat. Drags back. Leaps off. Does a backflip. As this thing falls into the pit
In the
and
sludge.
dies.
Nice.
Holy crap.
He says, "This is fun, isn't it?
There you
This is what I was talking about.
There are 2 more.
Adventure!
Jack. Let's get them.
Adventure, lads!
Drive
Let's
your blade
do it.
deep into this one.
Let's drive our dirk
Go.
deep into the depths of whatever this thing
Go
is.
for the eyes, Jack.
Go for the throat, I says."
Aye.
And Malachi.
Alright, Malachi will cast a spell.
Now, do you have to concentrate to keep that wall of force?
Yep, I do. Malachi will cast a spell right at this one over here.
Okay. It's coming up the stairs.
Yep.
Towards you. I
Malachi,
get the feeling this would be bad.
this is a big old spell, and I'm casting it at 1 level higher.
Chill touch.
Nope.
What?
Chill
It
touch.
is Fireball.
Ooh.
And Malachi's version
Ooh.
of Fireball. It's a necrotic
No
Fireball.
way.
Cancer ball.
Alright, so, let's see, each creature in a 20-foot radius, so just that one, must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay, so he'll still take half, and this will be necrotic damage. And it'll be 9d6. So, we have 9. Ooh.
The necrotic damage washes over it,
Okay,
doing nothing.
okay,
As it.
okay.
It almost seems to swell it with power.
Ah, shoot.
As its muscles swell, you see the veins in its arms burst. But there's no blood in them.
Okay.
And it comes forth. Balazar.
I spin in place, driving Nightwoe upwards between the legs, right into the cock and balls of this creature. 27 versus armor
Oh,
class.
shit. Yeah.
Does 12 slashing and 4 ice damage. I heal him again. 16 versus armor class.
16 hits.
For 16 slashing damage and 6 frost damage.
On your first attack was how much damage?
12 slashing and 4 frost. So a total of 28 slashing and 10 frost.
Ooh, so close. Alright. His sword slashing.
You see over
Balazar
testicles
standing.
go flying.
A big fucking orc nut flies off. It's the size of a bowling ball.
I cut the glands
You
right
turn
off
the
tip
other
of
way.
his cock.
The phallus flies off. It's the size of a massive. I mean, I don't even know how to.
Like one of
Describe
those
it.
summer sausages from
It's like a
Pepperidge
giant,
Farms.
fucking massive cucumber. This giant just flies. It doesn't even seem to notice. It's that's Balazar. As this thing turns and is trying to swing at you. No, it's not gonna happen. That's a 13
Nope.
to hit.
His balance was off.
And it just and it uses howl of agony.
It's a delayed howl after I nutted him.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, 17. Oh, I'm good at that. 25.
Yeah. So you take half damage, which is 5. And you are not incapacitated.
I healed 2 points of damage at the start of this round.
Oh shit. That's all it has. This one is gonna move. That's its move. Its action is gonna be to move up to here.
Uh-oh.
And moves right up next to you.
Okay.
And it has this huge, giant shaft. It's like this big around.
Okay.
And then it's Red's turn. You see this thing. You're here.
Yeah.
This is Red. So you see this thing come up onto the platform and attack.
And he's attacking.
Malachi.
He's in motion right now, so I am going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to go ahead and do a bow at him again.
All right.
At that one.
Okay.
Better though. That wasn't real. It was
That was
interference.
real. No.
Okay, fine. It was 12. Without that one. 12 was
misses.
my bow.
All right. You turn quickly. Oh shit! You take a shot. Wings pass. You want to take your second shot?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Roll an attack.
I'm not going to do it on there anymore. But it's 19.
All right.
That's better.
Yeah.
You aim. Let go, and it hits this thing.
Nice.
Roll damage.
8.
8 damage.
Now, don't you have special maneuvers you can do as well?
Is it my extra attack? That was my extra attack, right?
Yeah, don't you have like special pool of dice you can spin to do special things?
I have a disarming attack, a parry, a precision, a riposte. I
What is the precision attack?
don't know.
Flip.
Sure, you did it.
It's a sword, it looks like, and a trip attack.
All right. So Jack is gonna run
Here, Jack, I've softened this one up for you.
this way. He's gonna try to attack. As he leaps up, drags his dagger, falls to his feet, flips it around, and is ready to attack again. So that'll bring us to Malachi.
Malachi will cast a second level spell. My last second level spell.
Now, Malachi,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
everybody, you're maintaining this barrier
Mhm.
across this thing.
Yep.
And you can see there are hands, faces. It's like faces that
pressed up against the
the lips
glass.
peel across. Yeah, like as if something is pressing against glass. Like things are trying to crawl out. Like you have basically changed the entire aspect of this battle.
Okay.
And you are keeping something bad from coming out of this pit. And you're maintaining that.
Misty step. Misty step.
Yep. Casting Misty Step. It's a bonus action.
Where do you want to go?
Down, away from that one up on the ledge.
On top of the force.
I can go 30 feet.
Down here?
Sure.
He can float down without the
You
stairs.
want to go there?
Yeah, he
Huh?
just teleports.
So Malachi basically steps to the side, looks down, and then appears down below in a shadowy cloud of darkness.
And then as my action, the ghoul
Where do
will...
you want to go? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go here?
So that's a bonus
Or-
action. Then I
You
not
go over here.
not too close to the all the faces and hands.
Here? Where do you want to go?
Closer to Balazar, maybe. And
You're
Jack.
here, so you can go within 30 feet.
Right about here.
You're going to go there. Okay.
Right there. Okay. So
Jack has landed, and you appear behind him. What?
so the ghoul will attack the ogre. Okay.
Ah, how about some tea and crumpets?
With claws, it's +4 to hit. Roll the 4, 8 to hit. That'll be a miss. And that's Malachi.
Alright. Balazar.
He's
You have
already
advantage on your attack.
cut the dick and balls off this guy.
No, that was the other guy that Jack finished off. This is a new guy. No, wait. This is the guy.
Yeah, this is the guy missing the balls and dick, and then Jack just skewered him. I'm going to hack off like his left tit with Nightwall, just hewing right through his breast meat. With advantage, you say?
Yes.
17 versus AC.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
14 slashing.
How do you
and-
want to do this?
So it was the left tit I was taking off. So as I dive in, Nightwall shears against the ribs, but the tip digs deep.
The
severs
skin
the
seems
aorta.
to be soft. It's supple.
Soft like
It cleaves
warm
away.
fat.
And you see maggots spill
Oh my
forth
gosh, again?
Full of cum.
and drop down in front. Half-hued maggots. New ones kind of come out from within the
So
body.
maggots are a sign of my god. And I have been straying from my god as I follow Lady Tearle, and I think maybe this is a sign that my god is not happy. So I reverse Nightwall and just drive it straight into the heart of this creature.
It grabs your head. And maggots spill out of the mouth towards your face.
I open my mouth and accept them as they wash over into my mouth, up my nose. I feel them writhe about in my mouth.
And you just swallow them and let them enter
A
you.
big gulp. I can feel them as they, like a bird, you see it moving down its gullet. You can feel this big bolus of
I would
maggots.
say this is the equivalent of reading the entrails.
Ooh.
Read the cards. Cast forth the cards.
See what we get. An encounter with
Is
what I
this
think may be something to do with my god.
I like that.
Would you like to cut the cards? Princess of the Palace of the Floods, a bare-chested woman. I can see lightning and fire. And I turn and look at Red, and I know that Red has a part to play, and I should protect her.
Yeah, you should.
And until the time is right. The Princess of Cups.
Interesting. Can I see the card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Clearly, that's rare. There's a swan. I see a swan. I see the cups.
Cups can mean a sacrifice, a chalice, a vessel to hold the blood of a willing sacrifice. I look at red.
Was it just the tits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I figured.
I don't know why there's a dolphin in the background, but I'm curious to find out.
Yeah, that struck me too.
Is the water element.
The
So
dolphin.
somehow there is
There was
a
some,
body
there
of
was
water, a
fish.
river or a lake or something aquatic comes into play.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. All right. So this one is down.
If I kill an enemy with a melee, I can move half my speed and make an additional attack. So I could move 15, which is 3 squares, which is not enough to make an additional attack.
You're here.
Yep, but I will move 3 squares, yep, heading up towards that guy.
Okay. This guy is going to attack Ossis. That's 2 hits. Ossis is gonna take 22 damage.
Oh shit.
That would be enough.
I just
Just raise up one of these ogres is awesome.
Just slams Ossis to the ground. Ossis is shattered. And then it walks up next to Red. You see this huge hulking thing, big gut hanging out.
This one has a dick, so.
As it's ready to attack you. And brings us to Red. As it comes up to you, what do you do?
Is that ogre's balls on the ground? Is that difficult terrain? I'm trying to get up the
For
stairs.
itself.
Caltrops.
Ogre balls. What does red do?
WWRD.
What's that?
What would red do?
I was there, but it's slow. I'm going to use my burning hands and I'm going to just simply hold them off. Oh no, wait. Because that one makes a cone.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I like it.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Maybe an ice cream cone.
Yes.
But do you
Flames
do
burst
you
out.
cup his giant basketball
start-
testicles?
Yeah, absolutely. That's where I start. With it. Yeah.
And he's got like ringworm or something on
Oh,
his
Jesus.
balls.
Why?
That's the burning hands.
But why?
Why?
Um,
What's your save DC?
I'm at 23.
No, save
No.
DC.
8 plus proficiency plus your spell modifier.
It's like
It says to hit Dex
Probably
save
16.
DC 14, and I got a 9.
15 or 16.
Did I do it
No,
right?
He rolls the to beat a 14.
I got a 16.
So half damage.
So roll damage.
It's an 11. I do it 3 times.
You get 3d6.
Do we take all 3 numbers?
Yep.
And a 10 and a 7. Right? Do we add them all up?
But where are you getting the extra numbers? You can't get a 10 and a 7 on a 6-sided dice.
That's impressive if you did.
3d6. I roll it 3 times.
And add them all up.
Oh, I already got the numbers. So I got a... Oh, I don't know what I got.
You mentioned a 7 and a 10.
I couldn't have gotten a 7, right?
Right, or a 10.
I have no idea what I got.
Go ahead and re-roll.
Okay. So this time we just add the 3 numbers.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah.
Here, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
I think I was adding it to the 6.
Add these. Roll those.
Roll all
with
Okay.
all 3 together.
Okay.
Not those then.
3,
Okay.
6,
All right. So 11, 16.
Nice.
16.
It takes half.
So it's 8 then.
Those are sparkly dice.
I know, those are cool.
Huh. Just a little bit homosexual. But in a good way.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you brought that energy.
I like to bring that. That's what I like.
I know.
You know, Trent likes it too.
You have any that are
Clearly.
attached on a little string, like a
You know,
whole string?
anybody that's on their phone right now likes to be a homo.
Ooh, ooh!
Alright. This one is going to fuck some shit up. Jack is going to run. Can't make it. Mal, what do you want to do?
I want to cast Catapult.
Really?
The dick that's on the
You want
ground.
to catapult
Exactly. Exactly.
Giant ogre cock goes flying through the air. But is it 10 pounds? Is that the limit?
Yeah, it might need to be one of the testicles. Oh, choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds, unless I want to... I'll cast it at level 3. So I can do up to 15 pounds.
That could be the cock.
Okay, I point to that cock,
Shove it.
aim at that ogre up there. That big phallus just goes flopping through the air. It needs to make a dex save.
And his mouth as he roars.
The dex save
Big
is
Borat
going to
with the
be
big rubber fist.
14
That's
plus 2, 16.
That's a fail.
A fail? What's your save DC?
18.
Bullshit. Really?
Yep. All right.
Damn.
So this will do.
I'd have to roll a 16?
This will do 5d8 bludgeoning damage as this
With
phallus.
the big rubbery cock just slapping him in the face. Wham!
So 2, 8,
So I hope he doesn't die. That's going to be an awful tombstone.
14. 17 bludgeoning damage.
17.
Yep. As it flops through the air and slaps him right on the face, knocks his head back.
Oh.
See a tooth go flying out of his mouth.
He just spews out a bunch of basically cum out of his mouth.
Cock was loaded.
He's gonna swing at whatever's next.
The ghoul
Balthazar.
will rush up the stairs. The ghoul, speed of 30, will go towards the baddie.
You get right there.
Sounds good.
Sorry, right
Balthazar braces Nightwoe against his abdomen like a spear and just rushes up the stairs to skewer. 17 versus armor class.
You rush around your foe, your allies. And then just, you just pierce your sword into
15, 17 versus armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
15 slashing and 6 frost.
Ooh.
And then I pull it out, and like a gentleman, I thrust it in again. For 18 versus armor class. For another 15 slashing and 2 frost. So 30 slashing
21 and then
shit ton of frost.
21.
Yep.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Sweet.
So actually, I pin the cock that hit him is falling down his chest, and I pin Nightwoe right through the cock and into his heart. And as he falls backwards with Nightwoe, it's almost like a kebab, like a big cock on there, and then stuck into him.
As he
But it's a
falls
cock
down,
bob.
Sweet.
and he falls off the edge of this ledge, spiraling, and you follow. As you fall down, 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 and land on top, Nightwoe piercing
Just driving it deep.
through the cock. You will take
And I healed 2 points of damage at the start.
4 damage
No problem. I can take it.
as you land, piercing Nightwoe to the hilt, through the cock on his chest.
I'm gonna have the Frame
You
Brothers
see
draw this.
black goo just kind of
Black
spills
bile.
out of his mouth. Bile, yeah, exactly.
Gross. Sweet.
As you have now killed the 3, what would you call them?
Some chefs.
The sous chefs. The sous chefs. You have now killed the 3 sous chefs, and you see Balthazar stands triumphant.
Covered in
Hello.
blood and maggots and
Nice.
Blood,
Big
maggots,
parts.
and gore. And he stands, his codpiece has dropped away, cock standing
fully erect.
full and triumphant as he.
In fact, I'm using my muscles to bounce it up and down as though I'm
And he-
conducting a symphony.
As they bob up and down.
Like, Jack, lend a hand quickly.
That's not my job. On we go. That's. And we'll pick up next time.
That
Excellent.
was freaking awesome.
Crazy shit.
Someone's gonna walk in this room and see ogre dick and balls all over the ground and say, oh, I'm just gonna walk right back out.
Let's see. I'm gonna run out and grab my stuff that's on the bench.
I want to have another smoke.
I will need to get home.
Yeah, I gotta get home. I've been up since like 6:30.
So let me go out and get my
Pooped.
stuff. I'll be right back.
We didn't have a fire.
We had a long smoke earlier, I suppose.